scheduled for December 2nd.
I really do like how like the entirety of like Terraform Mars just felt like a slap in the face to everybody that liked the manga.
Yeah.
That's genius. They said, "Is there anything you like about this show?" Yes, and then you were just like, "Oh, well, too bad. We're gonna ruin it."
Oh my god, dude! Like, new thing on the Rampo game. That's actually hype. Kisniver. Ooh. Who's the staff behind Kisniver?
Yeah. Boom boom. My mic sounds better on Google Hangouts for some reason. I don't know why.
It does.
I have it. Here we go. This stream's up, but not sure if I should wait for people to like fly in or whatever.
You should wait for
Comment. Okay.
Like, hey nigga, I'm here.
Kick. There's some people I would like to invite. They're just not like they're not caught up with like seasonals or anything.
No one is.
That's the problem.
No one cares about seasonals.
Yeah, the seasonals are really bad this season.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to just have like a discussion on Aoi Bungaku.
Me too.
I might have it in here a little later. There's just a couple of things I want to get through.
Yeah, I mean, but like, if we get Alex in here to talk about Aoi, that'll be interesting.
Oh. Alex said he'll be a little late. Who else said he would? I think Alejandra had something to do. And Scrolls is kind of dead at the moment, I think.
I think Scrolls has something to do with his house or some shit.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe he's got college.
Yeah.
He
doesn't have college, no.
I would hate to have a weekend class. That sounds like
yeah. Some people have 3-hour classes. Those
Yeah, because you take them once per week and you have a 3-hour class and it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but if you actually think about it, 3-hour class once a week, that's actually not bad.
That's not that bad, but that's what we do for our benchmarks. Every time we have a benchmark, it's 3-hour classes.
Yeah, I mean, I think of it as this. I think of it as a band Tuesday. Like at band, to have it at the end of the day for 45 minutes, and then I have an hour after school band. And that's like what, 2 hours? So like now after that. So just think of it that way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like it's not like you're gonna be sitting down there just listening to the professor talking for 3 hours. Like,
I'm assuming that like when you're in a college class, most of the time you're actually in the background, like you're actually in the back, like on your laptop or something. Because they don't, because like they can't really stop you from doing it. They're just kind of like, oh well, if he doesn't pay attention, he fails. Like,
yeah, those are more for like the auditorium type of colleges.
Yeah.
Mine's not like the auditorium one where there's like 300 people. Mine's like an actual classroom.
Oh, okay.
So that's actually a good thing. But
you have a 3-hour class at all?
No.
Oh, okay.
I have an hour and 20 an hour and 20 minutes of class each day. Not on Fridays though. So
okay, that's how my school classes are every day.
It's really good because Mondays and Wednesdays
you don't go every day.
Yeah, Mondays.
That's what's lucky about you. I have to go every day.
Mondays and Wednesdays I go in at 9:30 for my music appreciation course, and then I get out at 10:50. But then I had to wait an hour and 40 minutes, so I just go in the cafeteria and talk to people and just sit down and do stuff. And then my class ends at 2:00, starting at 12:30 on those days. It's the Tuesdays and Thursdays though that are like the kicker.
No, Bruce. Corey's in college now.
Yeah.
This is your freshman year, right?
Yeah.
Tech.
Yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays are the real bitch. Because I had to wake up at 6:30 to go into a class that's at 8. And then I have another class at 9:30 after that. And then I wait a bit. And then I have a class at 12:30 again to 2.
That sounds goat, because then you can just come home and do whatever.
Yeah, Fridays I can just sit down.
I want to go to college so bad. Okay, so for right now, since we actually have people here, we can talk about a couple of shows. Like, let's get started with One Punch Man first, because I just kind of want to get this out the way. So we'll talk about last week, and then we'll talk about this week. Because I didn't do anything last week, and I don't think anybody knows your opinions on last week. But I'm happy it progressed somewhere last week. That doesn't really mean much because this week we did nothing. But I guess last week I don't think it was good. It was like, it was above average, I guess. It it was still well animated, well shot, blah blah blah. They didn't have too many. They had that one fight scene last week that was pretty cool. It wasn't like the manga. The manga one was better, but it wasn't bad.
When you have a manga that's better animated than your anime at points, there's something wrong there.
Yeah, that happens all the time in this show, though.
Yeah,
it's not just like a one-time occurrence. That's the problem.
Yeah, I saw that thing with what's his face, Sonic, where it does that close-up shot.
Oh yeah, and it was just like to 4 stills in the show, and it's actually like a depth of view and whatever in the manga.
It looked cool in the manga because it had like Sonic's face like kind of fade in at one point, and I'm like, that would actually be pretty cool animated and actually be very sinister. But then when they did it in the anime, it was just like shot. I was like, boring.
Yeah, I was just like, this is as Digibro would say, goes it ruins the visual pacing. Yeah. Oh wait, was there something you want to say?
Oh no, I was just gonna say they could have shot that a whole lot.
No, yeah, they could have. This week nothing really happened.
Nah.
Now I kind of understand what people meant by like this is mainly filler. It might not have even have been filler. That might have actually been in the manga, but we didn't progress anywhere.
Yeah, I don't think it's filler. I just think that the progression was very minimal in this episode. Not to say that it's like filler, because a filler episode I think of a beach episode or like an episode where they push it around. But they already got the main conflict. Well, not the conflict, but the main thing with him.
They have a couple of characters.
Yeah, him trying to reach popular hero status, and they did go a little bit into the world with this episode, a little bit. But the way they handled that was a bit boring per se.
Yeah. Somebody said, I think it was on the J Room or something, was like they're only at this rate. There's only going to be 3 episodes for the Boros fight, which is one of the actual villains. He's only going to have a 3-episode arc.
A 3-episode?
And he's supposed to be like the most hyped arc in the show. So.
Oh, okay. That's next.
I guess.
Oh, wow.
Somebody said it was half filler. YZ said it was half filler. That would make sense because like half the show was like doing nothing. Like I feel like the part with what's his name?
Genos?
Sonic was just kind of pointless. Like really pointless because like he ended up fighting the other guy later, or he fought like the sushi seaweed guy later, or chick, whatever. So that point just seemed kind of pointless.
I think where One Punch Man's problems like. Oh, just so everyone out there knows, I do like One Punch Man. I really do like One Punch Man. It has problems though. It has problems. And I think where one of the main problem lies is how it's structured, because it feels like it's being animated from a manga.
Yeah,
it really does. Like the way it's structured, you got like the first like 4 episodes, which are just like plot point, but they do nothing with those plot points until the 5th episode. It feels like it was setting up too long, like how a manga would do. And in a manga, that's fine because a manga, it's just better,
Yeah.
But and some of the jokes translate better in the manga, like let's say episode 2. Yeah,
a lot of them too, because it's like when you're reading, it's paced a lot differently, and so when a lot of those jokes kind of get transferred into the show, they feel really drawn out. You can skip through them really fast in the manga. Like the panels will appear smaller. It's a lot more obvious when it's a joke in the manga than when it is in the show.
Yeah, and to give an example, episode 2, because I actually saw a little bit of the manga just so I can get a little bit like, okay, how was this joke translated? Mm-hmm. And episode 2, the one with Genos where he's just sitting down and he's doing this long backstory, handled much better in the manga, because what you have in the manga is a huge block of text, like covering the entire
and it's
manga.
Really obvious that it's a joke. Yeah,
you can tell, but in the anime, it's like, my father was a fisherman. He was killed by a cyborg. And then the cyborg did this and that and this and that and this and that and this and that. I was like, no. I get
it doesn't translate well.
I get what you're trying to do, but it didn't translate well at all. Because if I just read it and just saw a huge block of text, I'd be like, oh, that's funny. And then the anime, I'm like, oh, you could have handled that better.
Yeah. A lot of the I feel like that's like one of the main issues with One Punch Man. It's just like a lot of the jokes don't transfer well. And like I said, I think that could also be because it's almost like a straight adaptation of the manga, which to itself is not, which usually would not be a bad thing. But in this case, it kind of is, because they're kind of trying to animate only like everything from the manga. Like they're trying to keep it exactly like it, and it's not working.
Yeah, I hate that argument that the adaptation has to be exactly like the manga.
Yeah, I don't think it has to be. I think that in this case, it would have benefited it if it wasn't exactly the same thing.
Yeah, because one of my favorite animes of all time, Planetes, was a manga, and I heard the manga is like really different from the anime, and I consider that anime a masterpiece.
Yeah.
So it's just an adaptation, you know?
Yeah. f.k.a. 2003 is like it splits off from the manga, and I would say that it does most of what Brotherhood does, but better. Yeah. I could argue that. So I mean, I don't think it has to be exactly like the manga.
Nah.
It would have probably have helped if it wasn't. But yeah.
Yeah. That's One Punch Man.
That's One Punch Man. There wasn't much to talk about with it because like nothing happened this week for the most part. And then last week was mainly set up for what we thought we were getting this week, but it was actually nothing. So I feel like now I feel as if like half of last week was useless because we did nothing with it this week. And like we could do something with it next week, but then I'm like, well, why wasn't this next week episode this week if you did? Oh my gosh. I feel like at this point that Madhouse usually does like I don't know. They're one-to-one adaptations is kind of like their own thing. But it really depends. Like they change a couple of things. For example, like I think like the changes that they did to Parasite weren't terrible. Like how they made it a little more modern. I mean, like it would have been better if it wasn't so modern.
Speaking of which, Madhouse needs to stop that whenever they have a tentacle monster on screen, they just make their arms flail around like they're stupid, mindless drones. They did it in Parasite. I complained about that because, well, that's just lazy animation, you know? It's just repeating, like, fucking looping footage.
Yeah.
And they did the same exact thing in One Punch Man. Oh, my God. They made Mario look like a ditz. They made...
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't understand how the thug got taken out faster than Mario did, but he was a higher rank. He didn't even get back up. He just got wrecked. I don't know. The most laughing I did, because I was watching it with you. The only laughing I did was when they started flailing around the screen with like the tentacle type thing.
And that was unintentional because
that was unintentional laughing. Yeah. So overall, I didn't think it was funny. Corey didn't laugh a ton. He did laugh. I laughed like damn near not at all.
Yeah.
But yeah. Is there anything else that you've been watching recently?
Just Owari Monogatari. That's it.
Okay. Because I've been watching like. Oh, have you caught up to Osamatsu at all?
No. Saw 3 episodes. Why? Has it been like funny?
I haven't watched the recent one. That's why I was asking. But it has been funny, yeah.
Yeah.
It stayed funny. Most of the other shows have just been the only shows that I can recommend people to keep watching are probably like Lupin if you're still watching it, Sakurako, Gundam Osamatsu, and maybe Kagewani.
And if you're a Monogatari fan, just obviously.
And if you're a Monogatari fan, yeah, you probably are already watching Owari. I can't watch it though.
Yeah. This year's been the year of the sequels. I have Owari Monogatari as a 9.
It's just like if you haven't made, I don't know, if you haven't watched any of the other seasons of stuff, you're just kind of missing out on this entire year.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how it's been the same kind of with games too. It's just like if you didn't play the other Witchers, you're missing out on this one. You didn't play the other Fallout, you're not necessarily missing out on this one, but you won't get all the references and stuff. You didn't play Metal Gear, all the other Metal Gears, you're missing out on this one. It's like this is just the year of sequels and everything. Yes, Death Charge. I have watched Noragami, but it's just been Noragami. It hasn't been much.
Noragami is highly overrated, but it's not a bad show. Not at all.
Oh, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's just this season. I think comparatively, I don't even know if I would say this is better. I feel like it's either the same or a little worse. It's better in a production value standpoint, but that's about it.
Yeah, because like the original Noragami, while I did like it, I realized it wasn't all that great. Like, yeah. It kind of stole. I'm not going to say stole because that's actually a negative connotation. Yeah. I would say it actually took inspiration from a lot of other series, but the problem with that is by taking inspiration from someone
it had no identity.
No, that's my problem with Bebop, but that's another discussion for another day. But it has no identity of its own, because when you're watching Noragami, you don't really think Noragami. You think either like Rurouni Kenshin, Soul Eater. You think of other shonens while you're watching it. And you shouldn't be having to think about that when you're watching a show like Noragami. Yeah. You should just be thinking of Noragami.
Lars, to talk about your point, he was saying that the switch of Parasite to being modern was horrible because they're like nobody took a picture of the Parasite and like spread it to their friends or whatever. Most of the people that saw Parasite left in a box, to say the least. So like it wasn't as if many people actually got the opportunity to snap a pic when they're just like dead. So they just get wrecked. And then the couple of people that did got scared to death and they got forced to running away. So, but I do understand your point, kind of. I do agree. Like the switch to it being modern was bad, but it didn't affect the show that much.
Yeah,
it didn't affect the writing that much. The manga was much worse. Huh. So what do we think? Anyone just watched One Punch Man for the fights anyway? Most people did watch it just for the fights. The problem is, it's just like a lot of these some of these fights are okay, and then the other half of them are just like, this is dumb. Like I didn't like the fight with Carnage or whatever. The camera just seemed like it was everywhere. The colors were blending. I was just like, what's going on?
You want to talk about cameras being everywhere?
Hello, K Project. Hello, K.
Hello, K Project. How are you? Shit. How about you? You're doing the same.
K is getting worse. Like I don't
like a 1.
If you gave the first season a 2, then you'd probably give this one a 1.
Oh,
because, like I gave the first season a 5, and I'm giving this one like a 3 right now.
Oh,
so,
no.
Like, you would probably give it like less than a 1. It has not been good. Like, and a lot of people have been going like, it's hype, but I'm like, these past like 3 episodes have just been like straight talking. Like what was the last episode the 5th, or the one before yesterday, I think was the 5th episode. It was just info dumping. They literally spent like the entire half of the last half of the episode talking about all of the green guy's motivations, why he's doing this, what's his goal, how he's going to do it, how they're going to stop him. And then like I'm just like, and then the next episode they're like, oh, by the way, we're also going to stop him. They do the stupidest thing, all right? So if you haven't, okay. So if you haven't watched K Project, this might be like a little tiny spoiler, but pretty much, like everybody teams up to protect like the slates or whatever, right? But they do the dumbest thing. You could kind of compare it to like, you know how the chick in AMA shot at the wrong building?
Yeah.
Well, they had a plan to split up like 2 of the people that are in the Green Clan. But the way that they split them up drove both of the people to the wrong areas. So now everybody's fighting the wrong person. Oh my gosh. It's just like some of this stuff is just like, what are you doing?
I saw some screenshots of that show. Like, what happened to those? Like, when they added in the green, like, it looks worse.
There's a lot of times where it looks worse. The thing is though, inside of buildings, the lighting's a lot more realistic. Like the color, like there's actually like a mix of colors. It's not just this is blue, this is red. There's actually like there's beige. There's decent lighting. It looks like a regular show, which I don't know if that works with K, but whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, ironically, I'm looking at the side right here, and I just see K Return of the King's episode 1 review. Hype has murdered me.
Yeah, I know. It's like right there, and I'm just like,
The hype murdered you, I guess.
It did, and it also murdered the show.
Oh, fuck. Anyways, that's this season.
K has died. K has essentially like, I feel like it did the same thing that what else was I was thinking of? There's another popcorn show that I think was supposed to be airing this season or whatever. Anyways, it pretty much, they took what's supposed to be popcorn fun and they're trying to make it serious. It's too late to be serious now. You've already established yourself as a popcorn show. I'm not going to expect any more from you. And the fact that you're trying to do more than be a popcorn show is only hurting you. Like, it's only hurting the show.
Yeah.
Because it's set expectations, and even if you're not even like looking at these expectations as something to go off of, just think about it like this. It's like they put a juicy steak in front of your face and then go, no. You hear K season 2, they get a better budget, they have more money, you're just like, oh, you know what, these fights are going to be even better. No, it's just really fast and everything is everywhere. And now they're trying to have a story and it doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't think I could watch this.
What's up, Levon? Yeah, I wouldn't even watch K if I were you. I'm gonna finish it just because I'm a fan of the series. Well, not the series, the show, the first season. I thought the movie was pretty good, but that's all. Right. Let's see what else was on this list. We could talk a little bit about Osamatsu and how they have to redo the first episode in Japan. To an extent, that's actually a good thing because that means we get like 13 or instead of 12 or 14 instead of 13 episodes.
Yeah.
So to an extent, we get more Osamatsu. I'm not gonna complain about it, but
and people can stop saying it didn't live up to the first episode's expectations because guess what? There's no such thing as the first episode.
It's gone.
It's dead. Oh my god!
I don't understand how they can file a copyright in that sort though, because I know one of the things they tried to follow up a copyright over was the entire Attack on Titan parody, but they at no point flat out mentioned Attack on Titan. They never they said there was a wall. I mean, yes, it was an obvious reference and parody to it, but I don't think but there was nothing that made them that kind of infringed the rights of Attack on Titan, other than kind of how it was shot.
Yeah,
and that's it. So, and I don't think you can copyright shot composition.
Shows do this all the time. I see it so many anime. It doesn't make any sense. Like Gintama, for example.
And it doesn't. And personally, I don't even think it matters if they have in Gintama's case. Does it really matter if they have the rights to because they're in Shonen Jump or whatever? I don't think that's the point. Gintama, they barely change up the names. Kurakono Tetsuya. And they literally just added an NO on his. Oh my gosh! But yeah,
I mean, why can't more studios be like the JoJo one? Because everything parodies JoJo. Even Nana Yuri did a JoJo thing.
Yada days.
Why can't more people be like JoJo?
I don't know, man. I don't understand what exactly was wrong about what they did, because it was just flat out referencing.
It was hilarious.
And then the third episode, they apologized, but they're not going to replace it because they fucking made fun of a kid show. I knew it was a kid show, but I was like,
on part of that.
The dude legit just ripped off his balls.
Watashi wa Jigsaw. That Jigsaw thing was pretty cool.
That makes me just appreciate Osamatsu more. The fact that they have to take off episodes because it had no chill.
Yeah.
That's great. That's probably been one of the highlights of this season.
Mm-hmm.
We're at halfway through the season, aren't we?
Yeah.
This is going by fast. I didn't think this season would go by so fast. Thoughts on Young Blackjack? I have not watched it, but everybody that has watched it that I've heard has told me it's terrible. Have you watched it, Corey?
What episode?
Any of it.
Just one episode. Just one. And basically what it reminded me of was a flamboyant JoJo character doing surgeries. No, I just want to touch his hands because they look so perfect, but at the same time, I'm a straight man, so I don't. He was doing some magic with those syringes and stuff too. He was like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this.
That sounds like more of an experimentation than doing your job.
Oh yeah. Oh, he wasn't even supposed to do the operation. I mean, he's qualified to do it, but these parents were paying him to do this operation, so he's like, okay, I'll do it, and he actually did it. He was actually really smart about it too. It's just that he was very flamboyant.
Was it good?
It was fun, I guess, but I heard the rest of it was shit, so whatever.
Oh.
Whatever.
I'm gonna try to watch like a couple of episodes of it. It'll be like trying to finish Rompo Katan. I don't know why I finished that show. I should have listened to Scrolls and like not finished it.
Yeah.
That was a bad idea. That was the worst idea.
This was the worst idea.
Let's see. Is there anything else from this season that's worth talking about? Gundam's been okay.
I saw 2 episodes.
I didn't watch this week's episode. There are some down points. There's a couple of up points. It's a 6. It's a higher 6 than usual.
It's a better Aldnoah.
Well, yeah, it's pretty much Aldnoah, but better.
Yeah.
In every aspect.
Yeah.
Except maybe visuals. Maybe. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think A1 was a lot more consistent on their budget. I didn't even think that the CGI in Aldnoah was all that terrible.
It wasn't all that terrible. There was some... It didn't really blend, but it wasn't terrible.
Yeah, the only time that I feel like it worked, what is it? I remember the part in Aldnoah when like the paper-looking like mechs were falling from the sky.
Oh yeah,
but that was because they were decoys or whatever. Yeah.
You thought those were actual mechs?
Yeah, we were like, oh, what is that?
Oh god,
that was gross.
That was really gross. Yeah, there's nothing else from the season. I mean, like, Awari Monogatari's a 9, and then everything else is like, what even? You
got like maybe 2 6s. No, you got about 2 or 3 6s, and then everything else is about a 4.
Seraph is just terrible, like usual.
Seraph was always awful.
Yeah, like usual.
I didn't even catch up. I just dropped it.
I'm 2 episodes behind on Concrete Revolution, but
how is this?
Nice.
What is this called? This Valkyrie Drive Mermaid thing?
Dude, listen, it's an ARMS anime, and I usually don't take the Scrolls route and say, hey, it's this studio, so it's gonna be shit. But it's an ARMS anime, so I watched half of that first episode.
Have they not made anything good?
They did such masterpieces as Elfen Lied.
Oh.
And Brunhilde the Darkness, I think.
Oh. They also did this Hagure Yusha no Aesthetic. Oh, I remember that now. They did Isuka. They did Wizard Sisters.
Yep.
Yeah, they do everything.
Valkyrie Drive is essentially, imagine an ecchi Soul Eater.
Oh my gosh, they did the world's strongest like chick wrestling thingy. Oh my, yeah, they don't do anything good.
God. Oh, someone asked me thoughts on JoJo Part 4 anime. Hell yeah. It's probably going to be the best. I don't even read JoJo, but it looks like the best. So there we go. There's my thoughts.
I need to catch up to JoJo.
Yeah.
Alex will never believe me when I say I didn't start it, but it's whatever. What is this Gochumon wa Usagi Desuka thingy?
Oh, it's the Order of Rabbit.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's what everybody's been talking about. Okay. See, now it already looks bad because it's a combination by White Fox and Kinema Citrus. And Kinema Citrus made well, you guys can't see the screen, but their best show, Black Bullet. No, I'm joking. They did make Black Bullet though, and then they also made Barakamon. And then White Fox is just White Fox, and
Katana Godary and
White Fox is now White Fox is just like if Madhouse lived for like a year and a half, and then they became this Madhouse instead of the old Madhouse. That's them. They're kind of done already, and then they're gonna make a Steins Gate season 2. I think that's gonna be really bad. I already feel like Steins Gate season 2 is gonna be like a 5 in my books.
Steins Gate season 2 is gonna be just.
I wish people would just leave these shows alone. It's just like the show is done. Stop making more of it. Like, I just hate this because like it's gonna make me realize anything that I like overlooked when first watching Steins Gate, and then I'm gonna end up giving like the original thing a 4.
Like I remember one show. What was it? The show Chunibyo?
Yeah.
First season, I gave it an average score. I thought it was an average show. It had some progression, romantic progression.
Yeah.
Then KyoAni is like, you know what? Let's make a second season. To put it into your perspective, first season ended with them getting together. Okay. Then the second season, I think 6 months passed and they haven't even held hands once.
Oh my.
And then the general like relationship like just goes downhill, and I'm just like, wait, so you've been together for 6 months, yet you guys haven't held hands, guys haven't done this or that, and then at the very end of the show, they're about to kiss, like everyone wanted. Then the phone rings, picks up the phone. His cat was pregnant and had babies.
What? That's how it ends?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Kyo fucked up really badly. Fucking Kyo.
Oh my god. The only show that I'm kind of happy that's getting a second season for next year is Bahamut. That's it. And everything else, I'm just kind of like, please don't.
No. We need that HBK season 2.
There's something called Reply Zero Kara Hajimeru Isekai or Isekai Seikatsu. It's a 2016 thing. Oh wait. Oh no. This sounds like a reverse Devil is a part-timer. Here. Suddenly, high school student Subaru Natsuki has been summoned to another world on the way back from the convenience store. With the biggest crisis of his life being summoned to another world, and with no sign of the one who summoned him, things become even worse when he is attacked. But when he's saved by a mysterious silver-haired girl with a fairy cat, Subaru cooperates with her to return the favor. When they finally manage to get a clue, Subaru and the girl are attacked and killed by somebody. Wait, what? How'd they get killed? Well, thanks for the spoiler, Mal. Well, actually, no, it's in the summary. Whatever. Subaru then awakens in the first place he was summoned and notices he gained the ability Returns by Death. That already sounds terrible. And has become a helpless boy that only has the ability to rewind time by dying. Beyond the despair, can he save the girl from the fate of death?
Yeah. Oh,
that sounds kind of bad. Like, he died. Him dying is a good thing. That sounds like... that sounds awful.
Yari.
That's right, and we get a rewrite made by 8-Bit, so you know they're gonna rewrite the whole story.
Yari. I've been starting to say Yari like here and there.
Yari.
Like, cause like I don't know, I just suddenly just like remembered what Jotaro would say in JoJo Part 3, and then all of a sudden I think I just gotta force a habit of just saying Yari whenever I'm shaking my head.
Full Metal Panic is getting something else next year.
I need to watch that. Yeah,
I haven't watched Full Metal Panic.
I need to watch that.
Yeah. There's this thing next year called DS Irai. Let me see. Something about the Soviet Union and fearing people and blah, blah, blah. Let's see. As the Soviet Union marches on Berlin in May of 1945, a secretive group of sorcerers and madmen gathers to perform a terrible ritual. After the war, they vanish and are not heard of again, except in rumor. One day, it is whispered they will return. On that day, the world will end. Fear the demons in human form. Fear the what the hell is that? The Longinus Drazen Orden. What the fuck? Flash forward to present day Japan. How the hell did we get from Berlin to Japan?
I don't know.
Okay. Fuiji Ren is released from the hospital after 2 months spent recovering from a vicious brawl with his best friend Shiro. Seems like great friends. As Christmas approaches, he tries to rebuild his life, but even then, that is soon threatened, for the Knights of Eldio have returned and brought the apocalypse to his doorstep. Forced to wield the same unholy power as his foes, will Ren be able to protect what is dear to him from the inhuman might? That sounds terrible and really edgy. And this guy has it already has a really edgy picture. It has like the chick from Aldanoa, but she's big boobed, and then this guy has this big red hand and glowing blue eyes, and he looks super edgy. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Next
Bones is making a Boku no Hero.
Stray Dogs thing looks kind of cool.
But Bones is making that hero anime.
Yeah, Boku no Hero. I hope that's like the second coming of Taizai.
I just hope I hope just like coming of just like Bones making good shit again.
I don't think it will though. I don't because from what I've heard, it doesn't even have enough material to make it to like a to make it like past like 15 episodes or so.
Oh, don't worry. If they
It
can't
has,
do
like,
that, if they
damn
can't do
near
that,
no- yeah.
they can do a read the manga and then they can redo it like 10 years later.
No, not as good. It's not as good as Brotherhood. Not happening.
Oh, there's Alex.
Oh, hello, Alex.
Why the fuck does my camera always turn on?
Because you have the worst taste.
This is the worst idea.
That's not what I want. Alright, hold on.
Okay.
Alright, there we go.
Stray Dogs looks like it can be edgy decent.
Who's all here?
Me and Corey right now.
Ah, just the nigs, I see.
Yas. You have joined.
What's going on here?
We talked a little bit about One Punch Man. We didn't talk about AMA without you, so there's something good.
Ooh, fire taste.
There we go. I'm pretty. We talked about One Punch Man, and we watched the episode together too. It was just
one bad taste if you like it, man.
He karate chopped somebody, but he also slapped somebody and killed them. Like,
so
I don't know.
Multiple kick, one chop, one ball sack punch, one
Yeah, like.
one everything, man.
Except kicks. He's got to kick people like 5 times.
No kicks.
Kick. Oh, so we can go ahead and talk about AMA a little bit.
I mean, it's trash.
Oh no! Why is it trash, Alex?
Imagine every light novel ever put together, but worse.
Yeah, Canadian Alex. They're trying to figure out
who's in the audience here.
Persona Simone, Death Charge, Hyena, Kreiner.
Persona Simone, you got some fire taste though. You had me on Mal the other day. Oof, that was a nice list. That was a good read.
The goatest taste. Corey, what do you think about AMA so far? Or from what you've seen?
AMA, it's like a 1 out of 10.
Why is it a 1 out of 10?
Because it does horrible in all aspects, including character story, its aesthetics, and its music.
Nah. To be fair, like the aesthetics, like it's got some nice shots. I'll give it that.
Every bad show has some nice shots.
You know, but AMA's got the good cinematography though. That's the only thing I can give it.
Good cinematography coupled with a lot of bad CGI and a lot of bad shots afterwards.
Oh well, yeah. I mean that CGI was terrible, but I mean,
cinematography is like a 5 out of 10. No, like a
even trash has its merits, Corey.
It does, but you know who cares?
Just like Akame had. Oh wait, never mind.
Akame had a soundtrack.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't understand what that does. This present to everyone thing on like Google Hangouts. What does this do?
No idea. Maybe it's like share screen.
No, because I thought there was an option to share screens on here.
Oh,
yeah, it's
well,
to the side.
So
not a clue. Alrighty then. So AMA is bad because I said so. That should be enough.
Yep.
That's kind of how it works. I predict the future. Everybody doesn't listen to me. The future is right that I predicted, and then everybody still calls me a black scumbag. That's kind of how it always works.
I mean, you are black.
Cat.
What is even worse than being a scumbag, to be honest?
Oh, Meeson. You Meeson turd. You Meeson turd. Let's see.
Talk shit. Fucking catch my antlers, bitch.
We were talking about stuff that airs or that's gonna be airing in like 2016. And
JoJo, the good show.
And like winter looks bad. And then we were talking about how shows are getting sequels that don't need the sequels. For example, Steins Gate. Like Steins Gate is only going to show you what the heck you hated about the original one, and then you're going to give it a 4.
As Class Season 2.
I don't even understand. Oh, it's sold. Yeah.
Sales equal quality though.
Did
Season 2.
Did Kantai Collection need a Season 2?
No.
I don't think it did. Yeah.
It didn't. But it is, so I'll give it a 4 again.
Toei is making a show next year. It's called Seikaisuru Kado.
Haruhi and Spice and Wolf need Season 3s. What's going on there?
They don't get it because it needs more selling.
Yeah. Well, Haruhi sells like fucking biscuits over there though.
Yep.
Oh, this says the Sekai Surukado is a Toei original. Oh my.
By the way, Classical Lloyd is going to be the only anime next year.
Oh wait. Oh no. Oh no. This is made. Okay. So here's the staff for this, right? The director, or actually, the novelist, created Fantasida Doll. The director did Gargantia and Sacred Star of Milos.
Gargochia.
The producer did Expelled from Paradise. This guy has helped Urabuchi numerous times.
That's a win in my book. I don't know about you.
And it's Toei. Man, this show is set up for failure.
Hey! Now Toei made Kunshu Tsuritama. Oh no, Tsuritama was A1. Never mind.
Yeah.
They made Mononoke, so Toei's go.
Mana Woke Gay.
Mona Taste K.
Is that Chibi? No. Well, it's Chibi's profile picture, but it's Alex.
What are you talking about, guys? It's Chibi.
Hey guys, it's Chibi.
Did you guys see Fate Unlimited Blade Works? Oh man, the budget on that, it had me hyped as shit.
Did you see
oh my god.
budget? Oh.
Oh my god, like Shiro's such a well-written character. Like I fucking love him, dude. Like fuck.
Arslan Senki has some of the best directing I have ever seen.
Oh man, that episode was really well directed. But you know, there was some magic in there that kind of came out of left field. Even though there was magic earlier in the series, that was even more ridiculous. But you know, whatever.
Oh my god, Roku no Yusha is so good, so good, so good, really good, so good.
Oh my god, the character interaction, like, oh my god, dude, like, fuck.
Good. All right, let's stop with the Chibi.
Yeah, that's not enough.
Give me enough about Chibi. How about for Neverworld?
For Neverworld is going to like take down my channel one of these days. I told him, like, I called him out only once on Twitter. Like most of the time, like I'll have to call people out like 5 or 6 times on Twitter for them to block me. Like I got blocked one time by Kobanermani. I got blocked by there are a couple of other people.
Nah, dude, for never,
like he'll block you immediately. He gave me no second chance. Like he just said no, and just got rid of me.
One time when he announced that he was marrying his fiance, I just sent him the Kanye West video for Gold Digger with no content. He blocked me immediately.
He's in fucking denial.
I still have him on Skype though.
He's a sad human being.
Hey, he's not a human being. He's a pear. Thank you very much.
He's actually a potato. True story?
A pear-tato. Or never vote.
Forever wote. Forever wote.
Neverworld is a walking abortion.
Oh man. There hasn't been much going on in this anime community lately.
Yeah.
It's kind of been boring. Besides, like, the Chibi community essentially dying.
Yeah, the Chibi community got destroyed. Like, everyone's gone.
Yeah, like...
Taylor Heil killed it.
I thought that, like, when it quote-unquote died, like, people were just pissed and they'd come back. No, they're done. They left. They're not going back.
Yeah.
It's way worse than I thought it was. I'm shocked, actually.
I thought he was just a fat fuck.
So I wonder, just like, what the hell is gonna... What are we gonna do now? Like, the seasonals are trash and like, there's no controversy behind them except One Punch Man. The Chibi community is dead. Chibi's channel might as well be dead because like nobody talks about him anymore. Besides like snob picking on him.
Yeah, everybody kind of just ignores him at this point.
Yeah, because he's just the same like.
Chibi.
Yeah, you guys just did the impression. It's just like, oh, this was good. This was so good. This was good. This was amazing. This was so good. And then he'll just summarize the episode. And then, yeah.
He's almost as bad as that Sudi Tootie guy.
Oh, yeah, that fucking Sudi Ash Tootie, that guy was cancer. Jesus Christ. Now, this Sudi tilde Cootie. What the fuck? No, this other Sudi Tootie though, he's pretty beast. He's pretty fantastic.
Yeah, so I've heard, you know.
Yeah, he's got the best episodic reviews on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Alex Jastrzemski, he told me that.
Alex Tastremski.
Let's see. Stop shitting on my favorite anime. He blocked me after sending him a screenshot of Superman killing Goku. Why? Oh, because he's a fucking...
Because he's a faggot, that's why.
Yeah, he's a faggot. I forgot about that.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some Thai food.
Alright.
Oh wait, do you want to send Scrolls a link? He's on.
Oh, go ahead, yeah. Why not? Man, this Shoujo Tachi wa Kyoya Okoya wa Mazasu? What the fuck? It looks like Shimonetta. We'll put it like that.
Okay.
Kind of.
Classical Lloyd though is gonna be my shit. It's gonna be the best. It's a Sunrise original about Bach, Beethoven, Chopin fighting mechs.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Go! Yo, Sunrise, like people underestimate Sunrise sometimes, but when they make an original show, no matter how good or bad
I'm really hyped for Mariah Rise by them. That looks like it's going to be really good, just by looking at the cover.
Yeah.
Cashew nut chicken.
It has that elitist cover.
Good taste. Oh boy, look who it is.
Hey.
Hello.
Live streaming.
Hello.
The other Alex.
How did I get here?
You didn't. This is actually a figment of your imagination.
I called you on your cell phone. Who here watched SNL?
I watched a couple of the thingies.
It was Donald Trump.
If Donald Trump doesn't have your vote now, I don't know what will.
Really now.
Just Hotline Bling just killed it. That was great.
That was
That was
funny.
great.
That was the only good thing.
Yeah, but the other stuff, besides like when they kept zooming on to the black people, nah. When they started like zooming on to the black people at random points, it was hilarious, bro.
That was
I was just like, what? They would do it at the most random times that everybody would just be looking at the thing like, oh shit, what? And then Donald Trump's thing, you used to call me on the cell phone.
yeah, I remember that. That was 10 out of 10.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Alex is a pretty generic name. Like, holy shit. Like, you guys should have gotten better parents.
When you get home, you need to slap your parents.
Well, hey, you want to know what's cool about my name?
What?
I have the same exact name as my father. Literally, there's nothing different.
Oh.
He literally named me him.
Just lazy?
He said it was lazy.
Name?
No, but I think that's kind of cool. I think that's kind of cool, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. If I ever got a child, I don't think I could name him Steven. I'd be like, you can't live up to me. You won't live up to my legacy.
I'll name him some, like, white trash name.
My expectations are too damn high.
Like can we just name him, like, Fred or something?
I'm gonna name him Jeff.
About.
Let's name him Bob.
I named my child something really hard to pronounce, so when like he said his name to people, they would just be like, "What the hell did you just say?" That's my name.
How about a traditional African name? OJ.
I want to name my kids. I want to name like my son Sodium, and then I want to name my son Sodium and my daughter Chloride. And then I'm gonna have them have a quote-unquote chemical reaction and give birth to like this super retarded kid.
Did you say you're gonna make your kids incest each other?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
we'll
you're literally gonna have
and
Mahoka in your house. You're literally becoming.
We'll move to Japan and everything. It'll work.
I think my history teacher in my sophomore year said that one of his friends, who actually had the last name Wire, renamed herself to Barbara so she could say barbed wire.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, wait, Sudi, are you trying to tell me right now you're literally gonna have Mahoka in your house? You're gonna make Tatsuya?
Oh no! Because Mahoka, they end up moving to a high school in another house, so I'll be fine. I don't have to see it at all.
You literally, what the hell? What the hell?
I'll be completely fine. I'll name my kid Singularity, like the game.
Fucking what?
Wait, wasn't Singularity a game?
Singularity was a game. There's a song.
Yeah,
There's
wasn't
a
it on
movie.
the? It was on the 360 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I don't know you guys, but I'm definitely naming my kid Reinhard.
Wow.
You're a disgusting elitist.
Like you.
Me? Like me? I'm not
Dude,
disgusting though.
I'm gonna have 3 kids, guys. I'm gonna have 3 kids.
Okay, scrolls
name
complete.
one.
We don't need any more scrolls in this world.
Oh no, wait. I'm gonna have 3. I'm gonna 3 kids, right? I'm gonna name one Kamina, the oldest one. I'm gonna name one the first girl I have, Yoko. And I'm gonna name the youngest kid, like youngest boy, Simone.
I'm gonna make sure.
Simone.
They're gonna go
I'm
on
gonna
a-
make sure I'm gonna have a kid named Lurch just to marry one of your kids.
Oh god, I would literally punch that kid.
You're gonna punch that kid?
Yeah, I'll even like write a letter and send it to you of like you've asked for this, Corey.
It's gonna be Lurch and Shaft. You can only choose Lurch though.
So wait, my kid's gonna be named Shaft.
No. Well, if your kid has neck problems, yeah.
What?
I don't think you would do that if he had neck problems. I could see that if he had like a dick problem, maybe.
I would name my kid Bones if he had neck problems.
Like
No,
he
if he has
has
a
like
dick problem.
yeah, like he has a dick with like leprosy on it or something. That
Well, then I would call him Guy next.
What? How does that make any sense?
I don't know. And then I would tell him to make his kid named. I would tell him to have a kid named Trigger.
To be honest, the only way this anime community could be saved is if Mahoka gets a season 2.
Oh my
Ano
god.
comes back.
Being completely honest, to be honest.
Mahoka got 3 season 2s this season.
Shut up!
No one cares about Mahoka.
Magotka! That 3 out of 10 greatness!
That 2 out of 10.
It's a 3.99999 out of 10 for your
Let's
information.
not forget the technical feasibility of a gravity control type magic thermonuclear fusion reactor. Let's not forget about that.
It is actually a really GOAT fusion reactor.
No one gives a shit about your fusion.
You know what's the worst part about that? When they
What?
show it in the show, it's like the most underwhelming thing ever. It's just like this big machine that just goes and then it like moves like 2 objects and then they're done.
That's disgusting.
That's 10 out of 10.
That's disgusting.
That's almost
That's
as
the
good as
worst
the
part about
object.
the entire thing.
The
It's almost as
object.
good as the object, maybe.
Like I said, the guy just took a look at his balls and said, I want this as an anime. And he made the
Yeah.
heavy object.
I don't understand how the object is literally just a gigantic ball.
When Panda told me that was a mech, I looked at it and I was like, that is the ugliest fucking thing I think I've ever seen. Oh, God.
How does that work?
I guess it's a heavy object.
I mean, yeah, it's technically a quote-unquote heavy object, but like,
But that's like calling a burger a beef patty. Like, just call
they
it a
give
fucking
it no
burger.
they give no way for it to like escape. Like, oh my god, now I haven't watched too much of the show. Like, I got like halfway through it and said, why am I watching this? So I have to ask the question, like, if you give the thing avid protection by giving it a ton of cannons, why do you need to like protect it of any sort? Like, why does it need any protection around it if it's just a ball with cannons?
Because it's the object.
Yeah.
It's the heavy object.
No, it's not it's a heavy object, but it's the object, guys. It's like the
But
object
this
of the
heavy
game.
object could be like the boom boom object. That's
Is it an objectively heavy object?
It's objectively heavy.
Objectively?
Objectively heavy object. Fucking Alex with his taste over here.
A
Best.
pretentious heavy object.
Watch, like, we're gonna like pick it up like halfway through because it's gonna be like 2 core. So we're gonna pick it up after its first core, and then after like 5 episodes, we're gonna be like, holy hell! Literally, this is the best show of all time. I mean, all times.
Should I fucking play Strider?
Dude, Strider's fucking awesome.
What if K got a season 3 and Yuasa was directing it?
Wow, it would literally be
it would
the
10 out of 10.
worst. it would be awful.
It'd be a 10 out
K
of
is
10.
supposed to be popcorn fun, and then you'd be trying to throw in some like really like plus. Wait. So first, the art would go to like it would no longer look like K. It would look like ping pong. Like give ping pong
that's
like
good.
give ping pong like a ton of colors, and then like
Well, no. US has already done an action show, so it's
no
alright.
no. It's gotta look. It's gotta have more Yawasa.
Oh yeah,
So it's
Ping
gotta
pong.
have a really
Yeah.
stupid looking art style and a lot of colors, just because, and it has to keep the colors because it's K.
like
K is stupid looking.
for the money though, US has already done an action show.
What, Kimono Zume?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying he can't direct one. I'm just saying that
It's gonna turn
it's
out
not
exactly
gonna feel
like that.
it's not gonna feel very it's either gonna feel too Yawasa and not enough K, or not enough K, or like too much K and not enough Yawasa.
Well, I mean, not enough K is kind of a good thing. You know, the less K you get, the better.
Yeah,
Oh
but
my
it's no
God.
longer like popcorn fun. It's just kind of like the problem with this season of K is that it's trying to be more than popcorn fun, and it fails.
I would
It's
say
trying
that
to be,
every team failed. For the
I would
most
say you failed. Thank
Ooh.
you.
I would say that K is a 2.
I would say the K is a 2 as well.
Yawasa K would be ping pong LSD edition.
Yo,
It really
man.
would. It'd be
You
pretty
So you know how we have Gundam
unique.
Unicorn and we have like Iron Blooded Orphans Gundam? Next
Yes.
year we
There's
got
also
Gundam
lightning.
Thunderbolt.
Yeah,
No.
lightning.
Wait,
Yes,
is there actually
Bolt.
one coming out?
Yeah.
Gundam
Yeah,
Thunderbolt.
Gundam Thunderbolt. Yeah, I already knew
Can it
about
be
that.
called like Gundam Thunder Cats? Then, like, I'd
Actually, I
watch
think
it.
Gundam Thunderbolt's gonna be actually not bad.
If it's not Thunder Cats, then it's bad.
But it's gonna be it's gonna be good, man. You gotta believe. Look,
Nah,
the Gundam's been
guys.
dealt too many bad hands. This one can't be bad. Then
Wait,
again,
is it this? Are you talking about this Jin or Jinpu Jiriger or whatever?
Generabuchi?
oh my God, go
Urabuchi's
away.
doing something?
Gain Urabuchi is
I
not
hope
doing it.
Urabuchi. Actually, you know what? I do hope Urabuchi does something. Then we'll have some controversy next year, and then I can tell people that they're wrong as usual, and then we can go back to having fun. Yay!
Actually, I wouldn't really mind if you know, if there was a Gundam like a Gundam
Oh, I'm
by
not
Gain
talking-
Urabuchi. That'd actually be pretty interesting.
That's not what I'm talking about. I mean, like any show done by Urabuchi. I just want a really overhyped Urabuchi show that's actually bad. So pretty much, I want the second coming of Aldo Zero.
Or we can get
but
a good
that's not
All Zero.
Wait, so Sudi, but Sudi, that means you want a show that has his name on it, but he does literally
Well,
like, fuck all
that's
on it.
not what I. Well, what I meant by that was that like he would actually be involved with this, and it would.
Oh, unlike
it would
Alden
turn out.
Zero.
Yeah, it would turn out bad.
So
but
like,
then, like,
something like Psychopath, but a complete failure.
But Psychopath was a complete failure. Oh.
Second season.
Oh.
with Urabuchi.
But Fate Zero's a 9.
But you're
Fate
wrong.
Zero's a nun.
Fate Zero is a 4.
Fate Zero is a 0.
Oh, Fate
Ooh.
is /0 out of 10.
Fate ain't great, mate.
More like a 10 out of 0.
Fate 0 out of 10.
Undefined? It's undefined?
Exactly, it breaks the taste scale because it's so good.
Shut your
Oh
mouth.
my God! I was waiting
Shut
for
your
Alex
mouth.
to say that. I was waiting for that.
Fate has transcended the taste meter.
Stop.
Oh my God!
It is a Greek tragedy, therefore it is a 10 out of 10.
Hey, listen, you fucking watched the video. I mean, you can't really argue that.
Speaking of videos, how did you feel about Energy Pains' video about you, Alex?
About
Fight
you.
I don't think you really knew what the terms meant.
But hey, you said I was a good elitist, so I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Whatever
No,
he thinks, I'm fine. I'm good though.
Hey, boys, I'm a good elitist.
For the money though, I don't even know what elitist is. I had to watch that video to learn. Do me some learning.
Yo, Energy Pants taught me the meaning of life with that video.
He really did. He taught me that I'm kind of casual, sadly.
I am actually the good elitist. I
Oh,
don't follow
he was heavily implying you that you were a battle.
Yeah,
I want to be an evil elitist.
Alex, he was just like, he was like, so pretty much, like, I love how he put up, like, 4 of, like, Alex's shows.
yeah.
He had, like, the Tommy, like, Arya, and...
No. He didn't have to tell me. He had ping pong and Arya. I know that.
All I was waiting
wait,
for him was to show Hyoge Mono.
Oh man, if he showed Hyogemono, I knew he was.
Ooh, that would have been fucking. I would have literally died.
I would have died too, man.
I would have died if I saw that cover to Hyoge Mono again.
Like, look at this. Tell me this.
That
Shit, I'll leave it.
The cover is not go, okay?
The cover is like, it's so bad, it's so good though.
It's no. You got like, I thought
Hey,
those
Alex,
were
hear me out.
vehicles, but they were teacups.
No,
Hey,
'cause,
Alex,
like,
hear
hold
me
on,
out.
let me see this. Cause
I'm gonna make a
positive,
video.
Like... Oh, you going.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna make this video, and then I'm gonna be like, what's a good elitist? What's a bad elitist? And then I'm gonna like, I'm gonna put the cover. I'm gonna put the cover of. No, wait, shit. It's shit.
Yeah, he did have to tell me. Okay. So the 4 shows were Arya, Tatami, Haibane, Renmei, and Ping Pong.
Oh, I don't even like Hajime Renmei that much.
But
I
yeah,
like it, but like,
Hey, Face Baron and Hibernate Renne, huh?
it is. For the money though, yeah.
He put 3 out of the 4 Alexes on there.
like I'm gonna make my my video. I wanna be
Nah,
like.
but
this.
Arya's not an Alex show, you know, like that's.
Oh, don't worry, Alex. I got your
If you
number,
would've put-
man. I got
if
your
you
number.
would've put If you would have put Mononoke on there, no, that's an Alex show.
Oh, dude, that's
That
an
is
Alex
Alex
show
show.
through. So, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a video. What's a good elitist? What's a
Where's
bad
the
elitist?
One Punch
And then I'm
Man?
gonna just show the fucking picture of the Hyoge Mono, or like cover, and be like, man, look at it. If you were saying that this looks like a good show, if it is a good show, that's not a good show. Like it can't be a good show.
Dark Siduous, what I did instead of doing like an episode 5 review, like I talked about it with Corey at the beginning of the podcast, so like we talked about episode 5 and 6. So if you're curious about that, it's at the beginning of the podcast.
How was episode 6?
It was really boring.
Really?
Yes.
Corey,
Very
Corey,
boring.
I have
It
to
felt
hear.
like filler.
I have to hear it from the fan. Is it getting worse? Oh my God! I told you, Corey. Ha!
And then episode 9 will come, and then Suridamas will be right, as he always is.
Fucking told you guys. I told you guys.
Oh fuck! Well, my mic just froze.
No one ever listens to me. No one does.
No one ever listens to me either. They're always just like, "Oh, are you brain dead? You're stupid." And then I'm right.
I'm gonna start watching it. Oh wait. I don't know if I should do that. But I'm watching it right now. I'm watching the episode of One Punch Man.
I didn't laugh. And even it wasn't just the comedy either. It just felt like it was primarily filler. And if it wasn't filler, we progressed nowhere. So
Has the art gotten worse yet again?
it did a parasite thingy where it just looped the frames, and there's like this pinnacle thing.
You know how when they do the tentacle things like Parasite, it looks like they're flying around. They did that.
Oh my God! Literally gonna go down. Oh my God! What's the score now for the show? Look for me. Okay, let me see how far I can bring this down.
I have it at like a 4 flat, but that's because like I don't feel as if it's a 3 now. I feel as when it gets to episode 11, I'll probably have it at a 3.
Oh, what's a 3 right now for me? And if the art gets even worse,
is right now.
oh, it's number 28 on Mal.
No, I want to know the exact rating.
Oh, here's the exact rate: 8.79.
Wait, what?
Oh, an 8.79?
What? It moved
That's
up?
the case.
Wait,
Because the art is just getting better. If you close your eyes.
Yeah, if you close your eyes, it's just straight black. Like, that's color theory right there.
Yeah.
That is an anachronic color palette right there.
Stop!
Oh
You
my
didn't even
God.
use the word right.
Fucking Alex, what the fuck? Fucking Alex over here.
Corey, are you just gonna take those shots?
Wait, what happened?
He said the color. He said if you close your eyes, the straight black palette is anachronic.
What the hell even is that? What?
Isn't it supposed to be anachronistic?
No. No. That's a totally different word.
Oh, is it? Oh.
I'm not sure if anachronic is like exactly the word, but it's like ana something like that. It sounds like that anyway. It's basically
yeah.
like, it's one color, but you just like change the saturation, so it's like
Oh.
it's like you know what Tatami when he's with when Buddy's with the one girl and it's all pink.
Yeah.
That's anachronic.
Okay. Might not be exactly that word, but yeah, I remember.
I don't think it's that word. I'm looking at it right
Yeah,
now.
the anachronic.
It's close to it. It might be monochrome. No, it's not. No.
Monochrome. That is what you were trying
I
to say.
swear to God, it started with an A. I swear the word started with an A.
No,
Monochrome?
one color. One color is monochrome, brother.
One color, man.
No, I know that, but like I feel like I watched some video where like he said some word with an
Monochromatic?
I swear to God, there was a video saying
is
an
it anachroma color or something?
I don't know. You know what I mean? I know
Like,
what I mean.
Yes, I remember what you're speaking of. I'm just.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, scrolls.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you about that thing later, okay?
Hey, okay. You tell me about that thing later. Yeah.
Whoa, on.
Oh.
Dude, you know that thing.
Corey's
Yeah,
doing
that
drugs
thing.
now.
No, we're talking about Warrior, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, so shit. Okay.
Yeah, like, well, hey, we don't want to like abuse Sudi's fan base with like our Monogatari love.
Yeah.
With your bad taste, yeah, that would abuse anybody.
Fucking go away, Alex.
When I watch Monogatari, I'm gonna be the guy that says it's garbage.
Hey, I want to be the guy that says it's like just pretentious bullshit with an ADD camera.
Oh wow.
Hey, all right, go
Dude.
Jesus.
Dude, not even like people like I've met people who think that even without like having any sense of the word elite in their mind.
Oh no, man! I'm gonna do it just to look like an elitist. Ah, it's gonna
Oh.
be beautiful.
Sudi, you're gonna do it in the public, but you're gonna have to tell me that you know I want to like be played straight. You know I don't want you to.
Blow it up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's actually like a 1 out of 10 if you really think about it.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Well, if you actually realize that they're info dumping the whole time, it's actually.
Well, you know.
I feel like I'm gonna be the guy that takes the entire show at face value and just gives it like a 3.
Dude, you know there's a lot of people like that. It's like you're making it sound like you're some sort of like special man who's just like, I'm the one guy who
I'm
hates
the
One
one
Punch
guy.
Man.
I'm the one guy who hates Sword Art Online.
Nah, man, I'm the one guy that does not hate Sword Art Online, and actually, you know what? No,
You
everybody,
know there's a lot of people who like Sword Art
everybody is
Online.
everything about Sword Art.
Yeah.
Aoi Bungaku made me add a new part to my spreadsheet that says it's either you know that part of my spreadsheet where I said it's either a show, series, movie, blah blah blah. I had to add arc to that list.
Oh.
An arc. I have
Yeah, because
Just make it anthology. That's what it is.
yeah, because in the case of something like Aoi Bungaku, I feel like I can grade the whole show, but I should probably also grade the parts individually because they're different stories.
I mean,
just like JoJo.
I mean, Sudi, you could just grade the show and then like if you could do the thing where you hover your mouse over it and like
Well,
you could
yeah,
just-
but when I do that, that's where I like having the pictures.
Yeah.
See, you don't have that on your spreadsheet.
I haven't touched my spreadsheet in a while. I just use Hummingbird now.
Oh, I don't. I gotta use my spreadsheet.
Tasting
Whoa,
bird.
Alex. Hummingbird? Come on, you're supposed to use AnyDB. That's
No,
where the real
I use
is at.
That's where the elites go.
I use AnyDB. Hey, I'm the best. I am the best.
I just
He
don't,
is the best.
AnyDB just, I don't know how to fucking navigate that site.
NDB is the GOAT.
It's so fucking weird.
You have to get add-ons to like have decimals, but it's
Not to
worth
mention
it.
it's ugly as shit.
Dude, you said what again?
AnyDB's uglier than base Mal.
Wait. But you can share your pornography. There's a setting on there for it.
You know, there's another setting called "Don't put hentai on Mal."
No. It's not hentai. It's actual. Hold on, they have the weirdest settings on here, bro.
You could post that shit on Hummingbird and just tag it as not safe for work.
Oh,
No.
hey, you know what else you could do? You know what else you could do?
What?
You can actually make your NEDB have a theme of Lucky Star.
Wow.
That's how I have my theme as. I don't even like Lucky Star. I actually hate that show.
How did
Fucking
you give yours a theme? Because mine doesn't have one.
It's in the settings.
Okay.
Let me look. I was just fucking fiddling around.
Is it at style?
Yeah, I think it's in style.
Okay. Let's see what f.k.a style looks like. Apply. Oh yeah!
Now did that like get like 1,000 times better? Did it just get better?
Yes, it
I
did.
bet you did. I
It
know.
is now not as ugly as your quote-unquote base Mal.
Ooh.
Ooh, it actually looks goat. Ooh, I like this. Oh yes.
Oh my god.
Whoa. All right, we all need to simmer down here.
Fucking Alex over
You
here.
realize he's no longer an elitist. He needs to get on that goat taste.
I'm the tastiest lead on the block. Thank you.
I feel elitist all of a sudden. I use NEDB too. Ugh.
I mean, Scrolls, you give Ping Pong a 7 and Kaiji a 7. Like, I don't even know if you can
You
get more.
give Kaiji a 7?
Yeah,
Both seasons.
Jesus Christ!
I know. Yeah, and he calls me lead.
Oh,
Hey, I just don't. I'm not outward about
Rose,
it.
that's savage.
Yeah,
Well, no,
I know.
That is
See,
absolutely savage.
Just like more of like a thing, you know, where you have to kind of think like,
Oh my gosh.
hey.
Hey, listen, Sudi, I
hard
know
to
you
get to
want
my
Big
9.
Hero, but I mean, he gave that shit a 2.
You gave the
No, I
first
gave the
mean-
first season a 2. I gave the first season a 2.
Oh,
It
I'm sorry.
didn't
That's
do
so much
anything.
better.
It just dollared around.
Nah.
I remember when he said, what is it? Roland was like, hey, if it's twice as good, you gotta give it twice the score. And he was like, I did. I gave this one a 4. Like,
That's the truth. It was like double what the first season did. It was great. It was great. Like and my only wish is that they would make Fate Stay Night like Fate 03.
Fate Zero.
Fate
Goat
03.
0.
Woke
Haste
0.
0.
man, Aoi Bangaku really is a goat.
Yeah.
I'm watching literal goats recently. Jinro has I didn't get to finish it. I got to start a little bit of it. I'm gonna keep watching it on Hulu. Love my ads during my movies.
Oh my god. There is so much wrong with that sentence.
I really do. Like, I have to watch. Unless I'm at like a movie theater, I have to watch ads during a movie.
I understand. I
What?
understand.
I needed to like break it. It keeps me from falling asleep.
I mean,
And
the
this-
other things that I was getting at were I started the movie, and I'm gonna watch more later, and also the Hulu thing.
Are you mad because I'm right? I think you're actually mad because I'm right. Hello.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, I'm gonna send Sudi, I'm gonna send you a picture of what my NADB looks like. It looks pretty awesome.
Okay.
I don't know how yours looks like because I haven't seen the
Oh, I got
FMA
that
one.
f.k.a skin on it now. It looks nice.
Oh, I know. Like with a skin, like NADB doesn't look all that bad. Honestly.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I need to go use the bathroom. I'll be right
It's
back.
a little weird to like navigate it because because of how it's laid out. But you know, once you get used to it, it's not actually that bad.
It's a really nice site.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice site. It has a lot more than the other thing.
Yeah, you can have your decimals and everything.
Yeah, and it's much more specific for those
Yeah.
like who have very like specific ratings, like
Yeah.
you know.
Like the elites do.
I was gonna say, a boy Snob.
Your boy Snob. Oh,
Boy
That feeling Snob talks shit about Fate Zero but gives it a 7. Same rating as Terra E, one of his favorites.
but now
Same
he
with
has
Penguin
the
Drum.
ranks. He has the ranks
He gave,
now.
Yeah, where is his ranks list or whatever?
I used to have the whole list. I don't know where it is now, but
All
the
right, I'm gonna go
ranks
use
now
the
he
bathroom
can.
real quick.
Well, I know 10 is because he said so, and
Yeah.
8's a
1 is
deconstruction, or it's subversion.
a mediocrity.
One
No,
is
no,
a
no, 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 no. 1's a cash grab, 2's a failure, 5's a plotless slice of life, or comedy, I think.
no. That's 3. That's 3.
That's 3. That's
You
3.
sure?
That's
Oh.
3.
The
3
3
is a
is plotless
plotless
comedy, but 5 is slice of
comedy.
life.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And see, you know,
I can find it for you right now. On I can find you his
usually,
ratings.
when he doesn't hate a show, it gets above above a 2 or 3. Well, no, it gets above a 2 because
It's just like that's just like an escape way of just saying like,
he's just sort of like, I like
yeah,
this show. I don't like this show.
yeah.
Literally every number that isn't 1 or 2 is like a way he
All
could
right,
say
here we
that
go.
he likes it.
1 is cash grab, 2 is failure, 3 is fan service or plotless comedy, 4 is sports, 5 is slice of life, 6 is
For
action,
sports.
7 is rule of cool, 8 is psychological, 9 is deconstruction or subversion, and 10, because I said so.
You know, really, like if you were to base all those just like on their general quality overall, based on how Snob views them, like that's kind of just regular scoring. Like, you know, Snob would give his because I said so as a 10 out of 10, and he would give his failures a 2.
Planeta is 10 out of 10 because I said so.
I like my my rating system. Very
Your scroll system.
yeah, it's very very thorough. You know,
Even though Jitsu
Well-
Watashi should be at 5.
bro, dude, it's ET phone home. It ain't Hugh is blue. Please.
Heavens to
He's trying to tell me-
Murgatroyd.
Look. I'm gonna send you this, Corey, and you're gonna try to tell me that like Jitsu Awatashiwa is Hugh is blue.
No, listen, you have Yamada-kun as a 7, I have it as a 6, so
Yeah, it's Shifty Woody. It's Shifty Woody.
you know,
What, like, dude, are you trying to tell me Yamada-kun is living stew? It is not living stew, my friend.
what the fuck are you even saying at this point?
Yeah, what is living stew? What's that supposed to mean?
This is my rating system.
What?
Corey, I sent it to you. Corey, I sent it to you on Skype.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I sent it to you on Skype, Corey.
Wait, you actually wrote it down?
Yes, it's on my.
Oh my god.
Isn't this my anime ranking?
Okay, 1 is do you want to RP? 2, nah man, I'm lazy. 3, fuck robots. 4, ET phone home. 5, Hugh is stew. 6,
Especially-
living stew. 7, shifty Woody. 8, zoom into the future. 9, that bean life on squat. 10, astroturf son. But seriously, Jitsuwa is Hugh is stew. I mean Hugh is blue.
Hugh is not blue. It is ET phone home.
It is
What
not
color are you?
ET is phoning home, and he will stay home.
fucking Yamada-kun 8 as shifty Woody.
Dude.
That actually sounds so wrong right now. Holy shit.
Bad news. I'm starting
Bro.
to grow a beard. I can see it. Beards are nasty.
Would
Oh,
you
they
say
really
that?
are. They really
Beards
are.
fucking
Yeah.
Fun
gross.
fact. But yeah. Did you know that Gunbuster is AstroTurf's son?
Yeah.
It is. It really is. And Serial Experiments Lane, even though it's on Earth, is AstroTurf's son. Now I don't know how Awari Monogatari is. It's got that bean life on squat, but it does. So
Well, so the
can't really
second
question
season,
it. You can't question it.
that being life on squad. Are you a fucking madman?
You are talking.
These scrolls
You are
wagons.
talking to scrolls, wagons. Who do you think you're talking to?
Living stew. As Panda would say, are you retarded?
Double Four is still alive. I thought the weed smoked him out of his community.
I'll be right back.
Honestly, I thought Double Four was dead too. I don't know. Is he really still around?
But who's Double Four?
He's a
Like I know him.
Naruto reviewer.
Well, point proven.
Oh, I know this Double Four guy. Oh, wait. He's this popular? Why did he get this big? What the fuck?
He does really bad editing alongside his thoughts on Naruto. He does really off-placed and distracting distortions.
But
he thinks it's cool.
He does One Punch Man videos too.
Yeah. If it's popular, he'll do it.
What taste? Dude, I should do videos like this. Damn. I'd get famous. Are you sure this guy isn't a joke? Because this guy seems like a joke.
Oh, he's a joke.
Like, he seems like he's doing this as a joke.
Like, I'm telling you, bro, like, the thing that I hated about him most was just, like, that stupid random distortion. It was so annoying.
Oh, like, where he'll be talking
like,
and all of a sudden it'll start repeating frames like a shitty shonen.
I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I'm like, this makes no sense in context.
Yeah. I don't know how I haven't come up with that. Like, this he's got something on me.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I remember when I used to use my intro. I still do, just not on my video.
Wait, but then that would mean you're not using your intro anymore.
I do, in my personal, well, you know, whenever I feel like, ejaculating, I just use my intro.
Yeah, I actually do like it without the intros. It feels really weird because, you know, I'm used to Sudi video where I have to skip like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
But now it's just like, there's just Sudi video, and I'm like, whoa. Like, I can't even get my body ready for this anymore.
It's so weird. It's like you see all of these Roka ads whenever Crunchyroll is advertising stuff, but you know Roka sold like shit. It's really sad.
Aw, dude. Yeah.
Did you just say I look at the shit? I agree.
No. I said to Tommy is shit, and Roka sold.
Oh, okay. I agree too.
What? Alex, what?
Yo, Tatami is the shit.
Alex,
Tommy is the worst shit. No,
yeah, Tatami, it is. You know what, Sudi, you're right. It is the worst shit. It is terrible at being shit. It is the worst thing at being shit.
No. You got it backwards.
You got it back.
It's literally the worst in the shittiest category. Like, it's so bad, it can't even be classified as shit anymore.
Yeah.
So I understand, because the only thing left is a 10 out of 10, because there's no problems in a 10 out of 10 because it's a 10 and not a 9, because even 9s have problems and even 9s have shit.
But the only 10 out of 10 anime is Arthur, so that can't be possible.
I would say Arthur's more of an 11, to be honest.
True. Alright, then you got my respect, sir. No, nah, Arthur's better. Arthur's the best.
Oh my god.
Having fun isn't hard if you have a library card.
Okay, how about I'm gonna have to hit you with the Space Jam.
Are we coming on slamming? Am I welcome to the jam?
We got a real jam going down. It's an 11 out of 10. A very solid one. Some people even say
if
the
Space
Fable
Jam
12.
is an 11, then Arthur has to be a, like, 2000.
What?
Arthur is the best. It doesn't matter how good your other show or movie is, Arthur's better.
Sudi, did you even see the budget in Space Jam? It was like crazy.
Did you not see the scene composition from Arthur earlier?
Did you see the symbolic framing?
Did you see Arthur?
Michael Jordan?
Oh my God, bro, you haven't seen oh my gosh.
Did you see
You
the
haven't,
theme exploration of Michael Jordan coming of age?
Hold on, I'm about to show you. Look at this. Look at the scene composition. All right. Arthur is literally the best.
Didn't
There you
you
go, I
see
put it
the
in the hangout chat.
perspective shots of the Monstars?
That moment when when Arthur actually has better shot composition than K. Even the transitions are better. You've got a library card.
This is literally the worst.
No, it is the best. The shot. Look at the shots.
Wait, what?
Wait till you get when you get to like a minute and 30 seconds. No. It's like a minute and 33. The shot, bro.
A minute and 30?
A minute 33.
This looks
around there.
Let me see your shot.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
It has the best shots in the anime industry.
Man, you haven't even seen you haven't even seen my favorite.
Got a library card.
Satoshi Kon needs to take some notes.
Man, you're gonna have to
Dude,
see
dude,
that
this-
one scene in Space Jam where they show the Monstars and it like has that sick ass perspective shot.
Did you say 130, Sudi?
Around
it's like
130.
with a tree.
Oh my god. What even are I like the way they used no, actually no, I don't like the way at all. No, I don't like this. Wow.
Of course
This
you don't, because you can't understand quality.
damn, I can't comprehend
Sudi's taste
that
is
ugly
broken.
use of- I can't comprehend the ugly use of green that they have going on in this fucking
It was
thing.
beautiful.
And his lighting, like what is
The
lighting with the
lighting
green
is
around it?
fantastic.
Even Arthur looks like he's in front of a fucking green screen. Like holy shit. That's how bad this
What are you
is.
talking about? What are you talking about? If this was K, I could agree with that. Because
I would
half
hate
the
fuck
time
DW.
when you're watching K, you're just like, wow, these characters look like they could be maxed out in like 2 seconds.
I
It's
would
like
I would
AMV
change
animation.
close-up shots. I would change some of these close-up shots that they have because they look disgusting.
DW
What are you talking about? You literally are the worst.
DW is just a shitty tsundere though.
The use of it makes no sense with these
She's
shots.
also
Yeah,
incestual.
of
She
course
wants
it
to
makes
fuck
no
Arthur.
sense. Such a casual.
She wants to fuck Arthur. Maybe that's why you like it. It's because it's like Mahoka.
Stop.
Ooh.
Nobody understands quality anymore.
Arthur's actually a beta male. He's extremely overpowered. Arthur could end the world 7 times with the snap of his fingers if he wanted to.
He really could. Like, he's a genius.
And then
I remember
Buster's
his,
like that. And then Buster's that fucking guy that looks like Suzaku, the one that got snapped. And
Actually,
the one that, like, got knocked out.
Buster's, his show Postcards with Buster, it was all actually a ploy. So, when Arthur, got the information, he could go take over the world. True story.
I don't remember Postcards with Buster.
You don't? Oh, it
No.
was bad. It was literally just like, you would see Arthur for like, or not Arthur, you'd see Buster for like 2 minutes, and then they would cut to like some stupid like, documentary, like shortened documentary on like ice skating or something. It was so bad.
What the fuck? Did you guys have Daniel Cook over there?
Yeah, we did. I think.
Yeah, dude. he
Now,
went to fucking,
now
like,
I'm
Toronto
gonna
and
have
shit.
to show you this great clip from Space Jam. Look at all the animation graphics, the use of the beautiful use of CG.
Let me see this shit.
It has been unmatched. It even has Michael Jordan.
I mean, to be fair, Space Jam kind of does have the better soundtrack. To be real.
It literally has the
No,
best.
it doesn't? No,
It has
not
the
at
better
all.
soundtrack. Literally, it
anyone who
destroyed.
Arthur has the best soundtrack. Nobody listens to me when I say Arthur is perfect. There is
Because
nothing
you're wrong.
Arthur at all. No. Yeah. You're right, Scrolls. You are wrong. I am right.
Bro, when you see this full animation, Arthur can't even go like half animation. It's like 2 FPS.
What are you
Fucking-
talking about?
Man,
Arthur
fucking-
has the most consistent animation in the industry.
It literally looks like a PowerPoint when I'm
What are
watching
you
this shit.
talking about? You watch Space Jam, a movie, and you're comparing it to the goatness that was Arthur? Arthur? How
I am.
dare you?
Dude, do you not even see the fucking like
You
the
are
transition in the
garbage.
beginning of that
You
clip?
are garbage.
Look at that clip. Tell me how that's not the best transition.
Arthur started in 1996.
Bro,
And it is
Space Jam
still
camera
going. It is still going.
No, it's not.
people dude, Space Jam was made in 1996. Literally, Arthur has no reason to look as shit as he does. It looks like One Piece without a budget. It looks like World Trigger.
You know what's the difference? Who
It looks like World Trigger.
who animated Space Jam?
Madhouse did.
Oh, you know who Arthur had? Do you know who Arthur had? They had fucking PBS Kids. Alright? They worked with that budget and they made the best of it. It looks better than One Punch Man. Fact.
You're right.
Colors,
You're right.
It's
No,
like
but for the money though, it actually wasn't animated.
wait a second. Do some of you
Madhouse.
think Space Jam is good? I just remember that it's Michael Jordan and Looney Tunes. Like I don't, I never thought it was great. I just really liked it. No.
I liked it, dude. I don't like it like as much as I'm hyping myself up to like but I do like it. It's quite a.
Recently, by the way, Arthur does have it looks really HD. It looks really nice recently. So I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so Arthur is not still being made. There's no way.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
How? How can they keep that shit going?
because
it's a
best
plotless
show
comedy.
of all
No
time.
fucking dude, no fucking kid watches Arthur nowadays. I don't even know where they air that shit. It's probably like straight to DVD, like some weird bootleg shit. They probably air it in like Czechoslovakia or something. Just,
Fucking what?
It's
Wait.
literally the GOAT. That's why they keep airing it.
Wait, did you guys talk about the winter of 2016?
Yes, we did for a little bit, and how for the most part it looks bad. And next
Oh.
year is just, I
I think
have
JoJo's
Sek
probably gonna
Cowboys,
be coming
bro.
in spring.
We have Set Cowboys.
true. We did talk about that.
Literally, that's a 10 out of 10. We have that Studio Dean show that looks like Barack Obama's like son.
Wait. Which one's the statue idol show?
That's Set Cowboys.
Okay,
GOAT.
yeah, well,
Literally
that's
the
gonna
best
be
show.
easy 10.
Yeah, it is an easy 10. We have Macross. I don't know how that's gonna be, but it's gonna be Macross, so it can't be that bad. You know?
Whoa, this Arthur animation is fluid.
Oh my god, go away!
You know what's even better than Arthur though? The Bionicle movies.
Look at the depth of field. Oh my gosh.
The Bionicle movies though, for the money, the Bionicle movies are kind of some of the best anime ever made.
Dude, that's almost as good as the Hot Wheels movie.
Whoa,
Nah,
look
nah,
at that
nah,
perspective
nah,
shot.
nah. The Bionicle movies are on a whole nother level.
Wow,
when I saw
they just
fucking
made a
Toa
40
Vakama fuck that Makuta up, man. Dude, that was like crazy. He whipped out his invisibility mask power. He was like, I'm the fucking G now, bitch. And then he got him.
Dude, they legit just made a reference to
And then he went all edgy in the third movie, and then there was a whole struggle. And then he realized he liked his
Hot
friends.
Wheels World Race? That was literally the best movie, really.
And then they made a fourth one, but they didn't make a fourth one because the fourth one was bad.
Arthur stepped up its game.
And then Bionicle Ripperoni, now it's back, and then it's fucking retarded.
I'm gonna link you guys Smash Mouth's Hot, which literally just uses clips from the GOAT 12 out of 10 fucking movie. Really is one of the best ones.
I don't know if I like this newer animation art style.
This is the
For
worst
what,
idea.
for Arthur?
Yeah, this new animation. It's more fluid, but it kind of feels like everybody's bouncing like a bobblehead.
Oh, so sort of like K.
No, because this show is perfect, so it's okay.
So it's sort of like K.
Yeah, why is the script so perfect?
You know, the other day I read somebody who actually wrote an analysis on SpongeBob and how it's a satire. And the sad thing is they're right.
It is, but I mean,
Honestly, like, I'm not even trolling anymore like you fuck. SpongeBob's a funny fucking show.
It is.
It is.
Or it used to be. But I mean,
Well, not anymore.
Yeah, well, fuck. I don't know what they're doing now,
At
but I
one
mean,
point, it stopped being a satire.
yeah.
it
And
became
it kind of
One
was
Punch
repetitive.
Man. LOL.
And then it turned into Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z, guys.
You guys know the part in the Arthur opening where like Ratburn is like swimming and he's supposed to look like a shark fin? I think
Bro.
that's actually symbolism for a dick, and the dude that watched it is going through puberty, and both him and the chick got scared, and then they realized it was their teacher, and they were like, "Oh, well, we don't have to face puberty yet. It's actually symbolism for how scary for how scary life as a teenager can be while in puberty." Did you see that? You didn't even know. You didn't even know.
Holy fuck.
Bro.
That's like.
Did you even watch the music video I sent for Hot, which was used in the Hot Wheels movie, World Race? Probably one of the better Smash Mouth songs.
What is this CGI?
This is literally the best anime of all time, really.
Look at this CGI.
It's great, I know.
This is the worst I've ever seen. Oh my god, give me Karen.
The worst ever is that like the one like Canadian show with like the dude with the blue face.
Bro, I sent it. You can go look at that yourself out.
Why are there 3 fucking red lights?
Because it's so swag.
No.
Dude, this movie had like a really good soundtrack, but like it was so bad.
I remember when I was like 6 years old and I saw like the one commercial for the Hot Wheels set and like the CGI thing had like arms and shit. And I was so pumped, and then when I bought the box, I was confused on why I didn't have any arms. I thought that the CGI thing was the set. I was fucking ready to go. I was so disappointed. I was like, yeah, this is the right one.
See, but one thing you could say about the CG is how fluid it is, and it stops looking bad around like 2 minutes in.
Hey buddy, shit that comes out fast is still shit, alright? It doesn't matter how fast you poop, it's still poop.
Like around 2 minutes, the CG gets really good, and you're really like, damn, look at all those animations.
Too bad the camera is absolutely retarded.
Well, I mean, Hot Wheels is still better than Redline, though.
Stop.
Bro, this movie is
actually,
better.
you might be right.
Redline's not that good.
Wait a minute! This game has a, doesn't this have an N64 game? Because I remember this track.
This has a game.
Oh my gosh, I still have it in the basement. Hold on. I have this one. Hold on.
And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of taste. Alright, you know what? I want to go now. I'm gonna watch some Monster.
Oh my god, look at this taste over here, guys. Look how impeccable it is. Look how he's grooming.
It's pretty
himself.
impeccable taste, I gotta say.
You're grooming yourself to destroy some more casuals.
Oh,
God,
no. The more Monster I consume, the more casuals I smite.
Yes, I got it! Hot Wheels Turbo Racing!
Oh my god.
Yes!
Oh my god.
You should dip as well before he gets back.
Oh my, I want to dip.
Oh god, it was my Oh no!
Penguin, are you there?
Arthur is meh. How old is Sudi? I am 16. And Arthur is the GOAT. Arthur is not meh. Arthur is the
I
greatest.
keep forgetting that you're older than me, Sudi. Same grade.
I keep forgetting.
He hears that I like Arthur and he's like, oh, he's a 4-year-old. And then I'm like, but I have the brain of a 30-year-old.
I mean, I have the taste of a
2-year-old.
of a Roman philosopher.
By the way, I heard what
the taste of a 1,000-year-old man named Aristotle.
I heard what he fucking said when I was walking to the basement. What a wonderful time to taste. Fucking.
Oh fuck it, dude. Oh, so you heard the shit about dipping? It's like we should all dip before he comes back. And you're just over here like, I heard that.
I remember a couple of these tracks. Specifically, this red one.
Dude,
This
like,
red one, I remember because I remember the loop.
the music in the music in the movie wasn't bad. It was really weird.
Too bad the game is better. Too bad this game, I did not know, is made by Electronic Arts.
Literally the best EA game. It didn't have you couldn't tell back in the day it was their game because it didn't have bugs.
Let's see. It's model number NUS-006 USA. NUS-NHWE-USA. Stop. The USA is actually goat because it's close to USA. So young for this community. Don't worry, we will be your guardians, Desu. Don't worry, I will be the guardian. Alex is already protecting me with his barrier of taste.
Yeah,
Oh
my
my
taste
God.
barrier protects all those.
It is an impenetrable fortress.
Hey, can
It's
I
like
come in there?
it's like the cloud from Kiowa, you know, that keeps the higher class from the lower class.
So is anyone wondering where the hell Penguin went?
He's probably
Asleep.
you know, sliding
Sleeping.
down some ice.
Oh God. But yeah,
No, I
can
mean,
can I hide in
I'm
your
here
taste?
just, you know, grooming my antlers and drinking my syrup.
Can I hide behind your taste?
Anybody can hide behind my taste as long as they acknowledge, you know, as long as they acknowledge it.
Acknowledge what is it?
My taste.
I acknowledge your taste, but I thought you were gonna tell me to acknowledge something else, and I was gonna be
I
like,
was, but then I couldn't think of something, so I just said my taste. Played it
oh,
safe.
well, I could think of something.
Acknowledge Fate Zero as the goatest 9 out of 10, and then you can
Sorry,
hide
I'm
behind
never
my
going
taste.
behind your taste. I got. Don't worry, I'm a strong taste already,
Oh yeah, but it's not as strong as mine, baby. My taste will swallow your taste up.
bro. You couldn't touch my taste.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I
think
will.
So.
Are we
Listen,
gonna have
I
one
am
of
one
these
of the.
conversations in
Oh,
the
I'm
literal
one of the
stream right
elite
now?
four, Scrolls. You don't understand. The Terror Squad may have the upper hand in terms of raw strength, but the you know, the elite four, when it comes to taste, they're unmatched.
Man, you trying to fight the terror squad? Are we actually gonna have a literal?
In a taste battle,
Oh,
the Terror
no.
Squad will lose.
Oh boy, you never fought the terror squad in a taste battle. Ooh,
Oh yeah.
see, we allow
Lay it
you
on
to
me.
try.
What's the score here?
Now, for the money, I could see. I'm not gonna even trouble my squad to fight your taste, because I could
Oh,
fight it all on my own.
oh really? Oh really?
That's how strong.
Now listen, you may have your Ilias, you know, you may have your Ilia girl, you may have your Gunbuster, but
Yeah.
you know, I got the Kenji Nakamura squad right behind me.
Ugh,
I got my Medicine Man, I got my Fish Boys,
bro,
and I got my
I got my
Kuchubaranko.
lane. I got my lane. Man,
Hey,
you have been your entire squad has been hacked. What are you gonna do?
hey, now my lane.
The worst taste has joined.
Oh God. Oh no.
Well, I mean,
We were
Sudi
having
has
one of our
Tatsuya,
retarded-
so I'm a little scared of his taste.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm about to just change that because that's what everybody brings up. Like in every single argument or like discussion I get into, the first thing everybody always relates back to is that I have a Tatsuya profile picture.
Well,
I
that's
mean,
what
that's a
you
pretty
have.
fair argument. I don't know about
No,
you.
it's not.
wrong with that?
Because
What's
they
wrong with
don't
that?
even check the videos. They're just like, oh, you have a Tatsuya profile picture. You're wrong. And then I'm right.
You should just
Okay,
make
Alex.
I'm right. And then I'm
about to
right.
just, like, I might just change it to, like, I don't know, like Yamazaki or something.
Well, why don't you change it to I don't fucking know,
Wait,
Boshi.
who else is in here?
Me.
Alejandro and a
Oh, now it is time to dip.
Alex, why is it that when I come home,
Oh,
I see
no.
you and Scrolls talking about taste on the stream?
Uh-oh.
You came in at a
We
bad
need to get
time.
arguments.
Me and Scrolls
came
are
in at a bad
and we
time.
have real duels. We duel with our taste, like real.
Ooh, yeah, like real men, like real men.
Yeah, that's how it works. Okay.
I'm genuinely worried. What? I'm glad you did what you did, Sudi.
Oh, and then Roland's gone.
What did I do?
Yeah, bro, like this was starting to get out of hand, or like this was about to turn into like a war of
Yeah.
stupidity.
Yeah, the taste battle could have destroyed everyone else's taste. Just
Yeah.
you know,
Oh my God.
you have an Elite Four member and the leader of the terror squad. I mean,
Oh no.
You don't fuck with it. You don't fuck with the Terror Squad, man. You don't fuck with
the
it,
Elite Four, not even the Rock type.
man. The Terror Squad is every type. They're like
Oh,
a
yeah?
chameleon. Yeah. Oh, like the Terror Squad is just a bunch of
You're like
dinos.
Kecleon. You're like Kecleon, you know?
Yeah, Kecleon
See,
and Dinos.
Death Charge agrees. Duel with our taste. Let's just stop, please.
Nah, no, hey. See, he just
Please.
doesn't understand
No.
how gentlemen
And
settle their problems.
Man,
No.
Death Charge. You look like you like Halo. Oh, that's
And not the old Halo, the new Halo.
Yeah,
But I
man.
heard Halo 5 is like not even bad. It's
Yeah.
just the story that's bad. And the only complaint people have is that you don't get to play as Master Chief for half of it. Which doesn't not
Already
seem
know.
that much of a valid. That doesn't really seem like a valid complaint since Master
Yeah.
Chief says like 2 things ever.
Alright, well, my phone's at 2%,
Welcome
boys, so it is really
cry.
time for me to dip.
See
Alright,
ya,
You
Alex.
better get on your PC, punk.
I'm so
I'll
glad
watch
I
some
joined at
taste,
this
sir.
time.
Alright.
So, guys, One Punch Man.
I
It's
haven't seen the
bad.
new episode yet.
So bad.
Good
Was the new episode actual filler, like everyone said?
Pretty much. Like, and I
Yay.
guess I say that because like we didn't progress anywhere at all. Period. So kind of, yeah.
That's great.
Peace.
Man, I was 5 minutes into that episode, then I have to leave for Walmart, and then I'm gone for like an hour.
Oh, you
Shit.
should be happy that you didn't have to watch it.
I'm gonna watch this show.
Bless
even if
the
it is a bad,
gods.
even if it is a bad episode, I'll be able to see. I'll be able to see for my own.
And you'll still give it an 8 out of 10.
No, if it's a bad episode, I'll probably drop it to a 7.
Whoa, that's impossible. You were literally the man. Like
I've said
like,
this show.
it could never go lower than an 8.
I've said this show has been like in between 7 and 8 for a while now. So. Hey Siri, how much do you think GameStop's gonna give me for a PS3?
Like if you
50
trade
bucks.
it in?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably 50, 75 maybe.
I'll ask my parents to pay for the rest of the half.
Wow.
Cause I wanna get a PS4.
Oh, and you're gonna give it to me? Aw, man, you're great!
I know, right? I'm not gonna do that, but yeah, I'm still great.
No, you're bad.
You're bad. You're good. You're bad.
I'm right. You're
Alright,
wrong.
so what is this stream?
I'm right. You're
like-
wrong.
We're
dissolved
talking
into,
about
so-
One Shit Man, Winter News, and
Arthur, the best show.
Arthur. What a wonderful kind. Also, Space Jam. That was another thing we talked about.
Space Jam.
But
Yeah.
Arthur's better than Space
This is
Jam.
still going on.
But
Man,
Arthur is better
we're
than
bringing
Space
it back
Jam.
up, Penguin. Let's bring it back up.
Arthur is better than Space Jam.
Yeah, Arthur ain't got shit on Space Jam.
How in God's name is this a debate?
But Space
This is a debate, because Space Jam is the goatest.
Shut up.
Space Jam is the goatest. I don't understand
No,
why.
the cavalry.
Space Jam is retro, therefore it's better.
Rocket Kishido cavalry.
Yeah,
You're
but
not
no one cares
wrong.
because
Cavalry
the characters. The characters of Space Jam started in like the 50s, all right? They're more retro than your Arthur ass.
My boy said.
Fuck, Sudi.
Space Jam has a 35% on Rotten Tomatoes,
I
therefore
don't
Arthur
understand that.
is
I don't understand
automatically better.
I don't understand it either.
Because
That
it's
movie
not
is gold.
good and Arthur
Man.
is.
Yo,
Man, the whole cavalry is here now. The Rakudai Kishi
man, why
cavalry.
isn't this an argument about Who Framed Roger Rabbit versus Arthur? Because Who Framed Roger Rabbit is like easily.
Because no one's seen that movie.
What?
I've seen that movie.
I haven't.
I've seen that movie.
If you haven't seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit, then there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, literally. Oh wait,
No
this is
one-
Alejandro,
everyone equals
guys.
on.
Alejandro, you're an
Yeah.
animation buff. I'm surprised you haven't even seen this. Seeing how I don't know, they drew all the characters before.
I haven't
they
heard
got
of
the
this
actors
movie
on
until
the stage.
just recently.
Bitch, what?
Really? Really now?
You heard of Jessica Rabbit, haven't you?
You know what? Do you know? Okay. Let's bring this up. All right. Space Jam has an audience score of 63%. We'll go with audience score because Arthur does not have a critical score on here yet.
No one cares about your
All right.
Arthur.
Now, do you know what Arthur has?
Rabbits,
Arthur has a
2%.
90%.
What the fuck?
A 90%. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because Arthur is the best of all time.
Man, it's just a bunch of circle jerking faggots like
What are you
fucking
talking
Monkeys.
about?
Faggot animals, thank you.
What are you talking about?
Man.
See, you're just mad because I'm always right.
You're fucking dumb. I hate you. Like, I'm always right. Like,
Dude,
Arthur is
Dude,
better
you are not the
than
mom
Jam.
spaghetti.
What the
That
fuck?
way, that means you're not always right.
God damn.
You're trying to tell me that, like, you know,
That Arthur is a better character than Michael Jordan? I am.
well, no, are you trying to tell me?
No,
Easily.
no.
Hang on,
Easily. As Woolman would say, easily.
What about the
Bizarrely.
Quiet City
You don't understand.
No.
You don't
Music made me-
understand the
Easily.
treasure. You don't
Easily.
understand. You don't understand the treasure that is movie Michael Jordan.
It
That
really
is the best Michael Jordan.
Oh my god. Like, I thought, you know, Michael Jordan was a good basketball player, but damn, he
Little
proved
did
me
you know
wrong.
he was an amazing actor.
He was a phenomenal actor. I wanted more movies with him in it.
No.
As like main character.
No. You know what was even more cringy about that movie? Reminding me of how he used to play baseball and was actually only good at stealing bases.
That was the best part.
Oh,
That was literally the
whoops.
best part.
Oh, whoops.
You know what we should do? We should all rewatch that movie. Like one day.
I watch it. I watch it every 3 years to remind myself why.
Plus, during '96, he was over here. He was still like he was in the NBA again. Why was he over here playing baseball? I don't need to see this. This would have made sense in '94, '95, not '96.
No, don't worry about it though.
This
Don't
is an
worry about it.
anachronism.
Don't worry about it, Sue. Don't worry.
Man, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It's bad.
Don't worry
If you
about
worry
it.
about it,
At
you
least
got shit
comparatively,
face.
nah, Space Jam don't stand a chance.
If you worry about it, you
Nothing
got shit.
holds up to Arthur. There's nothing you can tell me that holds up to Arthur. Period.
Space Jam.
Bro, Space
Hey
Jam.
Arnold! You forgot about Hey Arnold.
Hey,
Hey,
Arnold. Hey, Arnold was okay, but it's not Arthur.
It ain't Arthur.
You know what would have made that show better if it was Hey Arthur.
Ooh.
Then it would have been better. Then it would have been great.
That's asking for too much, Sudi.
But Arthur,
That's too
literally,
much.
yeah, Arthur is much better than Hey Arnold. I have to go with Studio on this one. Now, many people would say that Space Jam is literally the best because it is. But,
Only
you
it's
know,
not. Haha.
But for the money, though, I will have to agree that Hey Arnold is inferior to Arthur.
Thank you. At least cartoon-wise, there's nothing better. There's nothing better than Arthur. Period. Facts.
But what about
Facts
Kids
wise.
Next Door?
Kids Next Door
What
was
about Ed, Ed and Eddie?
but it's
I
not.
didn't really nah.
Where's
How
your
about-
IQ?
That's like comparing the Tatami Galaxy to K.
Oh no! Oh no!
Arthur is that Yuasa greatness. What are you gonna do with the writers of Gohans and Kids Next Door? You know what I'm saying? Like you can't compare these two.
What about
Yeah.
Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Mm,
Oh my
It's,
god, we
uh,
ran this
Sudi,
stream into the
don't
ground.
even.
Holy shit.
Don't even. Sudi, don't even. You can't fight this one. It's a losing battle.
courage is courage, but it's
Courage
not.
is the best, really. Courage destroys it all.
Courage has a
Shit,
great atmosphere. Has a great atmosphere, great colors and everything.
Now get
But
ready.
it's not Arthur.
Get ready for this one. I'm about to now I know there's no more beating around the bush anymore.
All right,
Steve.
go ahead,
Time to
go
die.
ahead.
The first 2 seasons of SpongeBob.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
The
Yes.
theme exploration is
No.
better than Arthur.
I said the
Period.
first. I stressed the
The
first
theme
2 seasons.
The
Exploration
themes
is
and
better
new
in Arthur.
the vast unexplored wastelands that were
set
annexed
pieces.
by the first 2 seasons of SpongeBob are numerous.
Fucking phenomenal.
I thought those seasons were all right, but not all that well. I still think Hey Arnold is not all that good of a show. So.
Oh,
Exactly.
Distorts.
At least comparatively, when you put it next to
Oh
Arthur.
no! The 2 seasons of SpongeBob were way better than Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold was trash. Honestly, it was horrible childhood. Horrible.
Football head.
Absolute trash.
You just gotta hope that one of these days
I didn't like the life.
you'll have a show that'll be better than Arthur, but it's not gonna happen.
Well, all the shows are better than Arthur.
No, they're not. Not at all.
Naruto's better than Arthur.
Until another show can teach me that having fun isn't hard when you've got a library card.
Shut the fuck up.
It's nothing better.
The
Shut
fuck? The fuck?
Shut the fuck up.
Sudi has the worst.
Nothing has such a consistent budget.
Hello, what happened?
We're still on all here.
They're trying to bring up shows that they think are better than Arthur, but every time they bring one up, they realize I'm always right.
Okay, I'm about to break this.
Ooh. Ooh.
Planet does. Why?
What?
Aesthetically is better.
What?
No,
Character-wise is better.
But that's not even
No.
anime. That's not even anime.
It's a show.
It's
It's a
anime.
show. It's a
no,
show.
it's not better at all.
It's not better. What the fuck?
How do we How do we kick the
Corey, you just regressed the entire. Oh my god.
God damn
Oh,
it, Corey.
fuck, Corey. That was
Oh,
disgusting.
wait. Oh, we're talking about shows. Okay.
We're talking about anime.
Oh, Felix the Cat.
Shut the fuck up.
No, Charlie Brown's better
Yes.
in that case.
Charlie Brown
Brown,
is a top 5. But
No. Charlie
I
Brown.
don't think it's better than Arthur. I
No.
think as a franchise it is, but I don't think I don't think
Listen.
I think including the movies and everything, yes.
Okay.
But I think
Shut
just
up.
the show, no.
Question, Sudi.
How about the Three
What
Stooges
Arthur
guy?
moments? What Arthur
Three
moments
Stooges.
do you remember?
I remember the Sandbox episode when they teach DW the values of listening to her parents and not to curse.
You know,
Now,
I remember.
Sudi.
I remember this. I remember them teaching me how to have fun.
Now,
It's not
Sudi.
hard.
Okay.
Just gotta
Albert and Costello are literally the best.
Abbott and Costello are awesome.
Now they're the best anime. Sorry, guys.
What's that?
Abbott. Who's on first? Who's on first? Those are those guys.
Abbott and Costello.
Yeah.
It's literally the best anime, guys. Go away, Arnold. Hey, Arnold. Fucking Aaron. Jaren.
By the way, we're losing. You're losing views by the second.
Yeah, this has
I
been
don't care.
destroyed.
I don't
Literally,
care
the
at all.
stream has died.
I don't care because we can always
stream.
because it's gonna be a video. And
And
like
then-
the only part that actually mattered was like the first 15 minutes, and then after that it was just like random stuff. So I don't care.
And then I came in.
Why don't you just end it?
I could end it, but this is too interesting. Plus, I need it. Plus, I need it. No, I need to keep this because, like, when it goes on my channel, and then 3 years down the line, you guys look back and you're like, man, even 3 years ago, Sudi was always right.
Even
I just
3
need
years
you
ago.
guys to remember that.
God.
I just need you.
Fucking
know that.
Sudi is like a
They're
fucking.
gonna be like,
hard
this
ass.
guy with the Tatsuya picture. He's just never wrong. I don't
Okay,
know how.
future me. I want you to know that I want to know in the future if Lurch will still make a shit show, because I guarantee you they're gonna not make a good show. So if you can come back here in 3 years and tell me if they're still doing that, that'd be fucking phenomenal.
Wow.
Tell me if Polygon Pictures can actually make a show that doesn't look like it was like it came out of somebody's rectum.
God damn.
God damn.
Hey, I said I could tell the futures not make miracles. Okay. I don't know. I didn't say I can make the blind see. I said
No.
I can tell you that blind guy is gonna die blind.
Oh my gosh. Now, Future Mew. Is Studio Period actually gonna make a good show in 2016? Oh wait, they are. Fuck, I forgot. Shisho series.
Yup.
And also, is the Ace Attorney anime gonna be literally a 10 out of 10?
No, it's going to be a 4.
Yeah, probably, but who cares?
Yeah,
And
not
Aria's still gonna be a 1 out of 10.
Did you say Arya? Yes, Arya is.
Is Arya still gonna be a 1 out of 10?
Arya will forever be a 1
You
out
mean
of 10.
that action anime was a
Yeah,
girl
the
when the guns
action
and
adventure
shit
one with Cat Dog as
yeah,
the star.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
does Kizumonogatari actually ever finish?
And by cat dog, I mean cat spelled with like 3 K's at the beginning, dog. Like,
Airing
Also,
only in Tennessee.
was the last Rebuild film not abysmal?
It was not.
But it's not out. It's not out yet.
The rebuild films are all good.
Oh, you mean the...
Well, 3.0 plus 1.0. I want to know. I want my future me to tell me if it wasn't abysmal, because I'm calling it here, kids. It's gonna it's gonna be bad.
No, it's not. No.
Nah.
It has
It'll
too
be-
much. It has
The
too much
the
to
rebuild
do.
movies were goat.
It has too much to do.
Well,
It's
I'm
fine.
What are we talking about?
At worst, it'll be meh.
What are we talking about?
At worst, it will be, man.
What are we talking
How
about?
I can tell the
The
future
rebuild
and how I'll
movies.
be right in like
Oh.
3 years.
Those things.
Yeah, the goat thing.
Those
things. Corey.
He says
Those
with a posed
things.
look.
Okay,
Well,
so
should
I'm
chat
gonna do like I just want to ask one thing before I like end the stream, right? Did you guys see the video about like this quote unquote UFO on November 7th?
No, where?
I'm going to link you it then.
You can share you can share your monitor, right? You know that,
I
right?
heard
Yeah, I
about it.
know, but I think it's
He
better.
doesn't
if
want
I
to show us the
link it.
tons of hentai that he has pulled up. I heard about the video.
Stop.
I heard, but I didn't.
Well, there are tons of
Hey,
videos.
hey,
What
hey,
makes
hey,
this
hey!
video different?
My question to the stream is: did they see that video of the guy fucking the snake?
That is
Like,
disgusting.
No, nobody saw that video except for these people in this call.
Question, Sudi. What makes this video different from all the countless other ones?
Yeah.
The fact that this was captured.
Oh, this one has dude bros in the beginning.
No.
Oh,
This was
shit.
captured by like a ton of different people, and then like the thing is like it just explodes into like this blue light, and then it just kind of fades away.
Hey,
It wasn't
guys,
just one
you guys see
person,
level E?
and it's
Are we
like
gonna watch it together? Or?
No, I'm just watching.
nah, it was very interesting. UFO doesn't mean alien; it just means unidentified object.
Have you guys seen level
Whoa.
I mean,
E? This shit's
What is
gonna.
that?
This shit's real, man.
What the hell?
nobody knows what it is.
What?
Some people think it was like a missile test, but then I'm like, why would you do it over a populated area?
All because fuck the people.
What the fuck is that?
It is Arthur. It's skyrocketing into with his good taste.
It's teaching the kids how to have good taste.
It's spreading the word of having a library card.
Fucking go away.
It's a moving star. That's what it is.
Oh my god, there are so many videos. Holy shit.
Yeah, I told you, man. It's not just one perspective. Even the news was covering it.
Oh shit.
West Coast Mystery Lights secret military test and UFO
That's it,
technology.
That's it. I know what's happening. That bad movie is actually coming to life. Battle Los Angeles is coming to life.
Oh,
No,
my
this
God.
is level E,
You know,
guys.
my grandpa was just talking about watching that movie later tonight.
No.
I think they're watching it right now.
Stop them.
Stop.
The movie's goat.
No, it isn't.
No, what?
I liked it.
Why are you having them watch that and not letting them watch Arthur?
Oh shit.
No,
What's called
Make them watch One Punch Man and make them look as they cry. Like, come back in an hour and just look at all the fucking tears on their face and asking, what the fuck did I just see?
That's what they were doing.
See, I watched that movie like a good 50 times.
What movie?
Battle Los Angeles.
Are you high?
I love
he
that
is
movie.
high.
Wow. Like, you could have spent your time watching
Then,
Coral.
okay, Corey, then again, this was made during the time when I was really into military shit, so.
But it sucks.
No, it doesn't. What the
Yeah.
fuck is this?
I like how the guys in the video are just like, what is this? What is this? What is this?
What is going on?
Alejandro, remember that guy? Remember that video I was watching yesterday where the guy made fun of Zero Dark 30?
Yeah.
Every time someone brings up Zero Dark 30, the only part that I remember is Osama.
Torture scene?
Osama.
Yeah.
Osama.
Zero because he had no money, Dark because he's black, and then 30 because he's a 30-year-old man living with his mom.
You're right.
Well, I kind of thought Zero Dark 30 was kind of like a movie that really went really banked off of its shock effect.
Yeah.
Because it was just sort of like, oh boy, let's have this really long and drawn out torture scene to really, show the torture.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And I don't know how it won so many awards.
At least it's not American Sniper.
That movie was it suffered from being directed by Clint Eastwood.
It just suffered because of its existence.
God damn.
Like, I think if it was directed by another
That was not a missile test. That was not a fucking missile
I
test.
don't even care what it was at this point.
In other news, My Hero Academia. I'm gonna call it here, guys. It looks like it's gonna be a fun show, and I'm gonna say it's a fun show. So.
It looks like it's gonna be a typical shonen because I read the first 2 chapters and I wasn't really impressed.
What is even the premise of My Hero Academia?
It's a kid who looks up to this superhero who's really famous, and he wants to be a superhero in a world where it's normal for like little kids to have superpowers, but he doesn't have superpowers.
That seems cool. I don't fucking know what you're on about.
No,
wait.
It's gonna be a 5 at best.
No, wait. But
so he meets the superhero by coincidence, and then he gets superpowers from him.
What the fuck?
But Sudi.
Yeah.
Alejandro said he's not hyped about it. That means this is gonna be a great.
Yeah, but he didn't say it was bad. He said it was average, which means it can't be on the opposite end of the spectrum of average. Spectrum, blah blah blah. The opposite end is average. It's the opposite
no
of the
one
middle.
on this stream. You should just like end it.
Yeah, just end
I
it.
know, I was about to. I was gonna wait for you guys to finish this up. So, anybody got any last words? We can start off with Alejandro. We'll go from left to right.
Why would you fucking start off with me?
Because we need to get you off as fast as possible.
Alright, check out my YouTube channel at Mixtape Central 2015. UFOs are real. Aliens are real.
Oh my fucking god.
Sudi has a bad YouTube channel and bad videos. That's it.
I agree. Corey?
And Alex has the worst taste. There.
Oh my fucking god.
Coraline is better than fucking Arthur.
No.
Yes.
You're also comparing a movie to a TV show.
If you had said no. If you had said 9, I would have agreed. But nobody brought up 9. So.
Ooh, 9.
Trailers for 9 were awesome.
Yeah.
They were.
Okay, now is that all you had to say, or
Yeah, that's all I had to say. Coraline's
that's
better.
it. Okay, I wasn't sure. It was just like I need to shout himself out or plug. Or Roland.
Watch Berserk.
Taste.
Berserk is bad though. Scrolls.
Okay.
It's pretty shit.
First of all,
not use scrolls.
No. First of all, everybody knows that Serial Experiments Lane's 10 out of 10. Everyone knows. World War II Dragon, worst channel on YouTube you should not look at.
That's why I haven't banned.
And even worse than that is Alejandro. The end.
Nah, mine's better.
That would be savage. Alright, you all know who I am. I'm gonna try to put this on SoundCloud.
Who are you?
Maybe. I am the man that is always right.
I just had this Hangouts link in my Skype, and I was like, oh.
A man that is always right, except in his decision to not watch JoJo. You know?
Sudi Mayer, guys.
Sudi Damas Meyer.
Yeah.
But yeah. Everybody's channel link will be in the description, except the ones that didn't want it, which is all of them. So,
You can't even opt in, alright.
And yeah, I'll try to have the thing on SoundCloud. But that's all. Final words, One Punch Man is trash, and I'm always right.
Punch Man's trash.
Alrighty then. Alright, see ya.